Hello everyone and welcome to Whilton Mill. It's Games Aid 2022 and we've got 24 teams about to do battle around this 1200 metre circuit. Join us throughout the day as we are going live through all the action here from Whilton Mill for Games Aid, and we've got 24 gaming developers across the country joining us here today, all to raise charity for, of course, multiple different charities across the UK. I think the best place that we're going to start is really by going around and chatting to some of the teams. So why don't we do that? I mean, the first year that Games Aid actually went live was last year. Criterion won that event, and they're over there all sporting their own race suit. So I think we'll start with last year's race winners as a ninja. A couple of ninjas walk past us just there. Let's see if we can butt in. Guys, just quickly for the broadcast, Criterion, who we've got here, last year's winners. Give us a wave. Hello, everyone. Who have we got here this year? Have we got the same?
No, a different team this year. So I'm Bryn. I was here last year.
Right, Bryn. And have you done any karting before?
I have, yeah. I've been doing Club 100 this year and last year.
Right, okay. So experienced in the kart.
Just a bit, yeah.
Excellent. Right, who have we got here?
Kyle.
Kyle, and any karting experience?
I went last weekend for the first time.
Excellent. So you're not the person we need to talk to then in terms of experience and things on this one. How do you think today's going to go then from your point of view?
Terribly, but then whatever I do will be an improvement.
Definitely. So you're going to be the team's handicap then for today. Who have we got here?
I'm Mark, the second handicap.
The second handicap. So when was the first time you were in a go-kart?
The first time, probably about 15 or 16, but I haven't been in a kart for 4 or 5 years, probably.
Okay, so
a while.
There's a bit of a gap in between your things. So how do you think it's going to go today? Do you think it's going to be okay? You've not done much experience then at Whilton?
No, never been here before. My plan is just not to spin out and then not put too much of a handicap on Bryn and Andrew, who's out on the kart at the moment for practice run. Yeah.
Excellent. Well, we'll wish you the best of luck in that one. Obviously, last year's winners, the Criterion team, might not win this time around then with a couple of handicaps. Another group of drivers here. It's not the Bumblebee team, obviously. Who do we have here?
Rockstar North. How's it going?
Rockstar North, excellent. Right, so when's the next GTA game coming out?
Don't know what you're talking about, mate. Don't know what you're talking about.
Waiting about 10 years for a new one. But welcome to Whilton Mill. Welcome to Games Aid. How do we feel like today's going to go for you to see?
Well, this is my first time here. I think it's for most of us our first time here. So yeah, we're just really excited to be here for a great cause. And yeah, the track looks really fun. Yeah, just do our best and have a great time.
And who do we have in name-wise? So who are you?
Gus.
Philip.
And Ross.
Ross, okay.
And then first one out is Ivan.
Ivan. So, out of all of you, how do we feel like today is going to go? Do we feel like we're going to be, up there? Are we competitive or?
We hope so. Yeah, I mean,
GTA background will push us forward.
Yeah,
the violent driving.
The violent driving, yeah, just chucking it out there, sending it.
Some carjackings, maybe, carjackings.
Yeah, just pull alongside, take someone out, jump in, say, hey, they were the leaders, now we're the leaders.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Exactly, that's what we do. Excellent, guys, cheers, thank you very much. We'll come back, have a chat with you. Another team here, now this time in the red. Who do we have here?
Shark Mob.
Right, Shark Mob, right. You've already got a lot of love and support on the live stream. We've got people chucking out some sharks out there.
We don't know why.
You don't know why? No, they feel like you're going to do well. Who do you have here?
Lucas, sorry.
Lucas?
Owen.
Owen?
Dennis.
Dennis, lovely. Guys, karting experience, do we have much of it?
Teeny bit.
Teeny bit?
He's being modest, yeah.
No.
What have we done?
Out there? Nothing. Just a couple of endurance.
Yeah, okay. Any karting experience here, Dennis?
Yeah, just leisure.
Yeah, just leisure karting, right, okay. So, in terms of you guys, you feel like we're going to be doing well, or are we kind of more mid to back tier?
Not last.
Not last.
Yeah, what happens out there. We'll see what happens out there on day, yeah.
He's being modest.
He's being modest. So, he's a quick driver, is he?
We'll see.
Yeah. Perfect. Cheers, guys, from Shark Mob there. Excellent bunch of guys there. They seem confident in themselves. Another team here in blue. Who do we have here?
This is Tanglewood Games.
Right, guys. And karting experience-wise, who do we have?
Well, went once, I think.
Went once.
Same.
Yeah.
Does Mario Kart count?
Hey, yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Mario Kart definitely counts. Guys, so you're here. Is this your first time here, or were you here last year?
Yeah, it's
first time here. What brought you here for the Games Aid charity race?
Sorry, I don't really know.
No?
He's just going to pass that off to me because I'm in charge. So we're pretty good friends with Terry Haynes, who's a co-chair, so he invited us. Okay. Seems like a great thing. Yeah. We're pretty new as a games company. We're small, we've been growing, so it's our first chance to come.
What have you guys been working on?
We can't tell you.
Okay, secrets. I'll find out one way or another, but there we go. Perfect there for the guy. But I think drivers, we're still waiting for drivers in the pit lane. There we go. Here's Terry, who's the organizer. He's just coming down now, looking like he's prime ready there. He's looking busy, though. He's not primed and ready, apparently. Another team here. Hello, who do we have here? Who's the boss here?
Lucid Games.
Lucid Games. Ah, Lucid Games. Right, you've got quite a few good titles out there, haven't you?
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, Destruction All-Stars is quite a big one we released last year, was it? Yeah, so been working on some other stuff recently, but lots of car stuff. So yeah, hopefully it does as well, I guess. But,
oh, well, brilliant. And then who do we have here racing?
So I'm Sean, this is Jamie, and this is Hannah, and we have Tom over there who's starting us off.
Starting in the car. Okay, much karting experience across the team?
So yeah, we do a regular karting thing every couple of months. So it's quite a regular thing.
You say you've got some of the skills that are going to be needed to potentially win this race.
We've got a bit of experience, but I mean we were here last year and we came 8th with a slightly different team. So we changed the team a bit this year, and you know let's see what we can do. I guess.
Gone for a slightly more experienced team, or
maybe so. We'll see. See what happens on the track, I guess.
Excellent. Right, Lucid Games. We'll leave you to it. Thank you very much for chatting with us. Everyone's kind of in. I thought they'd all be in different colours, so I could pinpoint who we got. But anyway, who have we got here? Rebellion. Right. Okay. We'll come. Who do we have here?
Delaney.
Right. Okay. So Delaney from Rebellion. Now, am I right in saying that Rebellion work on the kind of latest Sniper Elite games?
Yep.
Oh, there we go. I'm good. Well done on the new one. 5, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. A fantastic one. I'm thoroughly enjoying that one at home. But what brings you here today for Games Aid, apart from racing?
Games Aid and racing.
There we go.
Support a charity, have some fun.
Exactly, that's what we need. In terms of the team, much karting experience?
Yeah, we're going to win too.
Gonna win? Who's in the team? Talk us through it.
We've got Lewis and Ian.
Yep.
And Javad.
Okay.
He's in the... Yeah.
And primed, ready, looking for a race win.
Yeah.
Excellent, lovely. Well, we'll leave you to it. Otherwise, you know, the developer that makes Sniper Elite games, you'd be worried that they've got one somewhere hidden in a bush somewhere. Right, who do we... we've got 2 different teams here. Let's go here for 2 different grey teams. That's going to be nice and interesting. Who do we have here?
Yeah, hi, I'm Ben. We're from Stainless Games.
Okay. Stainless Games, top of my head. I can't remember off the top of my head who...
Go
on, school me.
So we're based on the Isle of Wight.
Right.
So we've had a bit of a journey to get here. And we're kind of like a bit of a petrolhead development team. We're making the Carmageddon games for many years, so everyone else better just watch out because we like smashing things up.
Yeah, I like that strategic talk. Isle of Wight, that's quite a way. So where about? I like the Isle of Wight. It's a nice place. That.
Yeah, it's lovely. It's great beaches. It's a lovely place to live.
There we go. Isle of Man Council. Well, you're welcome. Who's in the team? Who do we got?
I'm Andrew, one of the designers, and then we've got our IT manager.
Nice sunglasses, thank you. Well done. But yeah, so what's the strategy for today? Are we thinking we're going to go for the win?
I think we're just going to try not to crash. Except when we crash into other people on purpose.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
We don't spin, that's fine. We make them spin.
Excellent. So look for the, I'd say, lighter grey T-shirts of smashing into other cars. Onto the darker grey. Who do we have here?
Curly.
Right, Curly. Now, am I right in saying you were here last year, weren't you?
Yeah, I think we came... I don't know, we usually come 2nd or 3rd or 4th. We never win.
Yeah, well, no, but a competitive team nonetheless. So this year, have we got the same amount of drivers, same drivers?
4 drivers, some of them are the same, yeah.
So you've got the experience behind you from last year to bring it into this year and see if you can better and go for the win this time.
We'll give it our best shot.
Excellent. Who have you got in the team? Introduce.
Kieran. Emma's come along for moral support.
Encouragement, moral support. Perfect. Who's in the car at the moment?
Andy McDonnell, and then we've got a guy called Charlie who's
not here yet.
Taller. No, he's here, but I think he's gone to get some food.
Right. Okay. He's gone for the most important part of any karting meeting is to go for lunch. So he's got the right idea. But how do we feel today's going to go? Are we looking forward to it?
It should be fun. That's all that's important.
Yeah. Fun, important, raising money for charity. That's what we like to hear. Excellent. Thank you very much there, the Koali team. Link in the bio, of course, ladies and gentlemen, to donate. You can do that. It's in the chat as well, so you can see that pinned at the top of the track. We've got a team here in white T-shirts, which I suspect won't be white by the end of today. Who do we have here?
We've got 505 Games.
Excellent. Right, so you're the people who are responsible for Assetto Corsa?
Absolutely.
Excellent. I've got a bone to pick with you. No, we don't. Cool. So who do we have here driving?
I'm Ben.
Ben.
I'm Andy.
Andy.
I'm Leanne. I'm not driving. I'm team manager.
Team manager. Sorry, I hit the camera there. Sorry, Mr. Cameraman. Who's in the car at the moment?
Mark.
Any good?
He's awful. No, he's terrible. We've sent him out, first of all, just to kind of damage as much of the track as possible, so it makes it easier for us to drive around.
Excellent. Just don't hit the curves, because apparently, according to some game, it will spin you out whenever you hit it at any angle. There you go. That may be a pick for you. Anyway, but yeah, so going out here, we're here today, Whilton Mill, a fabulous circuit. Is it a circuit that maybe you guys want to replicate, maybe?
I don't know, I guess so, yeah.
Do it.
Yeah, Assetto Karting, why not?
Yeah, do it. There you go, Assetto Karting. You're welcome, ladies and gents.
That off 505.
There you go, before we get a lawsuit anyway by anyone. But perfect. How do we feel today's going to go? Are we looking forward to it?
We're definitely trying to avoid finishing last, so that's our goal.
Excellent. That's going to be the main thing. As you can see, karts heading out now. 20 minutes of practice. We'll wish you the best of luck there, 505 Games, who, obviously they've done... I don't know how far we can go down here before we may start to lose picture, but we've got another team just here. Oh, is that a Burgundy team? Hello, who do we have here?
Trailer Farm.
Right, Trailer Farm. Right, okay, so what games are we responsible for?
Oh my God. Trailers.
Game trailers, right, okay. Right, let me come around here. There we go. Hop, skip and a jump. Hello, who do we have here?
Jasmine.
Jasmine, nice to meet you. What brings you here today, apart from some karting and some good fun?
What else do we need? Obviously, it's a charity, so that's great. But yeah, we're Trailer Farm, so we make game trailers and we do fun things and work for nice people.
So, what trailers may I have seen that I've gone, wow, that looks amazing, that you've been responsible for?
Lego Brawls.
Okay.
Every single Fall Guys trailer that ever exists, pretty much. We've done like over 20 of them. We've done a lot. Carla, what else have you done? Shadow Warrior. Fall Guys. We do loads.
Excellent. I have to say, I'll openly admit this. I have played Fall Guys.
What?
No, I've played it once or twice. I've not played it a lot though.
Oh, it's fun. You should
Is
play
it?
it.
Yeah, it does look
stressful.
It does look too stressful for me. This is far more stressful though.
Nah, this is fun.
This is fun. Right, okay, excellent, perfect. Well, there we go, that's cool. So we don't just have game developers here, we've got people who make the trailers as well, which is fantastic. Now, these are some snazzy T-shirts that we've got here. Who do we have here?
We've got Sumo.
Sumo, right, okay, so you've got a team. That's a fantastic beard, by the way. Look at that, that's tremendous. That's gonna cost you at least 10 tenths out on circuit. You need to tuck that away. Right, anyway, so who do we have here racing in the teams?
We've got, I'm Rob. We've got Susie and we've got Sean, and out on track we've got Jason.
Excellent. Right, so Sumo Games, what are you guys responsible for?
What I'm allowed to say.
Well, what games have been released that you can say?
We recently had the Sackboy Great Adventure with the PS5, which won us some BAFTAs, which was a very good achievement for the whole team, and yeah, that was really good fun.
Excellent, and this is kind of like a celebratory, yes, we did well, let's go karting for charity.
Well, we're all specifically Sumo Leamington, which is a slightly different team to some of the main part of the company, so quite luckily we're all from the same team, and we're all here to have fun and support each other, so all good.
Well, say hello, give a wave to everyone who's at the office, I'm sure who have got this on.
Yeah, I'm sure they're all watching the live stream, and we won't be embarrassing ourselves, we will be winning those trophies.
Excellent. How do you think the strategy is going to go? Do we think it's going to be get out there, not spin, go for the race win?
Well, I mean, I can't divulge too much information here. You know, strategy is a key element of the whole day, and you know, what I can say is our A strategy is probably the best strategy we have. But if we switch to the B strategy, there won't be panic on our faces. We'll just be waving like this.
Yeah. Okay, excellent. Good strategy on that one. Going to switch to the soft compounds a bit later on in the race.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't tell you when we're refueling, but maybe after the first stint.
Who knows? Who knows? Excellent. Lovely. We'll leave you to it. Thank you very much, Sumo. Right, so one more team down here. Oh, of course, there's no different tyre strategy. There's one tyre compound in these karts. Really hard. Right, we've got a team here in the lovely green T-shirts. Who do we have here?
Frontier Developments.
Right, OK, so Frontier Developments. Wave it to everyone, I'm sure, who's watching back at the office. Who do we have here? Names?
I'm Chris.
Chris?
I'm Nick.
Nick? Matt. Right, OK, guys. What games are you responsible for, then?
We make Jurassic World Evolution 1 and 2. We've just released F1 Manager, which is obviously very appropriate for what we're doing here. Planet Coaster, Planet Zoo, Loads of games. Elite Dangerous.
Okay, so it's a good smattering of games there. I think the most popular one, yeah, F1 Management. That one, very, very good, I have to say.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Fond fan of that one. But today, obviously, we're raising money for charity. We've got the links in the description. Again, what you guys just wanted to join in for the fun.
Oh, no, we want to win and beat everybody else. Yeah,
oh, okay.
That's the end. Yeah, well, we're here for charity, obviously, but yeah, anything less than a crushing victory's not good enough for us, I think. So I've not been allowed to return home unless I'm on the top step of the podium. So, I've got everything riding on today. So.
Okay, so we'll remember that then. If you don't win, you don't go home.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Where do you go?
Well, nowhere, mate. I'll be forced to drive around forever.
Cease to exist anymore.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm just fade away. Yeah.
Well, excellent. Who's out in the kart at the moment?
Declan.
Declan. How's he doing? Do you know?
He's pushing. Yeah. He's overtaking. Yeah. He's around there, in the yellow helmet over there.
Oh, there he is, all the way over there. Yeah. Should we see if he spins into this hairpin? It's a very tricky Ashby hairpin. It's off camber. It's downhill. No, he did that all right. Didn't run too wide or anything. No.
He's been waving at people and giving them abuse already, so it's good. He's got his mind in the right place, so it's all good.
Primed and set, ready to go then?
Yeah, bloodthirsty.
Excellent. Well, lovely. We'll leave you to it. We'll probably stay clear of this team. They seem quite aggressive. Right, okay, so as you can see, look down there in the pit lane. Already teams getting quite into it, getting their pit boards out there, driver swaps. Of course, I believe each member of their team will have to do at least one lap of the circuit to qualify for the race. And of course, this is a practice / qualifying, so it's going to determine where drivers start. Let's dive into this area, 'cause it's a hive of activity and lovely, another set of fantastic sunglasses. There goes Terry again, organiser of the event. All right, here's everyone. Here's a driver who's just come out of the circuit. Hello. Yes, the hair, wired, everything. How are we doing?
I woke up like this, DJ. Yeah, surprisingly well, actually.
Good.
Last year for this event, went surprisingly well then, not done much karting at all. And I don't seem to have forgotten much, hopefully.
No?
I mean, be harsh. Tell me later how you think it went.
We'll find out. We'll look at your lap times. Do you know how you've done so far?
I think John said I was second so far, which I think he might have just been doing a pep talk. That can't be factual.
No, probably not factual. Anyway, lovely. We'll leave it to it. Thank you so much there. There's the Motorsport Games teams. Of course, Motorsport Games, a huge provider for the course of this weekend, so we do thank them very much so. Look at that, he's got all the gear there, he's primed, ready to go. He's let's dive in here, let's see if we can chat to some other drivers who have just come out. Oh, here's a pit stop that's not going too well. Kart rolling off. Let's chat here. Hello, literally fresh out of a kart. Who have we got here?
Pedro, from lap 42.
Right, I'll get you to take your helmet off first, and then we'll chat to you, and we'll get your full experience of the circuit. So you've just done your first session out there at Whilton Mill. How was it?
First ever in karting as well.
First ever in karting?
You need more strength than I thought it would need be.
It's quite exhausting, is it? It's quite bumpy around the Whilton circuit as well.
Yeah. You can gain a lot of speed as well. So if you're not careful, you just go always all through.
Did you spin?
Once.
Where did you spin?
In the straight, actually.
In the straight? So you crashed in a straight line?
Yes.
Fantastic. Well done. That's impressive.
Right before the corner.
Oh, okay, just before the corner. Okay, perfect. We'll let you crack on. We'll let you go agree with your team. Perfect. There you go. See, it's not that easy to do karting, especially in these sort of karts. So these are biz karts. So these are very sort of heavy corporate karts. You've got to really watch out for them. A proper workout that you have out there. And Whilton Mill, obviously, a very, very fast track. 1,200 metres in total, and it's got some incredibly fast corners. All the way through the first sort of section, you've got Crook and Oblivion, absolutely pinned through there. You then head up the hill, and you can probably just see, if the camera pans, right at the top, you've got the top hairpin. That is Christmas Corner. That's the first major braking zone that drivers are going to face out on circuit. So that's the one where you'll see the most overtakes, the lunges, and probably some of the biggest crashes that we'll probably see over the course of the day. Let's see if we can chat to a couple more teams. We got a team here that's primed and ready, kind of a turquoisey yellow or blue. Hello, guys. Who do we have here?
Dan from Be Different.
From Be Different, right? Okay. Who are you responsible for? What games?
We do recruitment for the gaming industry.
Right. Okay. So talk us a little bit about that.
Well, we've been going around 2 years now. We work with around 20 studios, all AAA, AA, console and PC. Yeah, brilliant. Yeah. We do a lot of work for charity. We've actually got an initiative where everyone we place, we actually donate 5% of that placement fee to charity, but we give it back to the candidate and the client as well, so they get to choose the charities, and we've actually donated over £150,000 to charity doing that in the 2 years we've been going, so really, really proud to be a part of that.
I'm sure you usually don't do an interview while wearing a balaclava, but we'll brush past that.
Yeah, it's a bit difficult.
Well, you're racing here today, aren't you? So were you racing here last year?
No, I didn't come last year. We were here, but it was some of the other boys that were here. So yeah, buzzing. Can't wait.
How do we feel it's going to go?
Well, I've had a lot of pressure for me. I do a lot of track days, so but in my own car. So I've got pressure on me this year.
What car have we got? I'm gonna grill you here now.
BMW M2.
Terrible. Right, anyway, cool, lovely. We'll leave it to it. Thank you very much. Ah, lovely. There's another driver list for me. Right, let's go bully some more people. No, I'm only joking. Hello, guys. Who do we have here?
142.
Okay, right. Okay. How are we?
Good. Looking forward to getting into the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were we here last year?
We were, not us, but our company was. And I did come the year before that.
Right.
Didn't do great. No.
So are we feeling like this weekend or today is going to be a little bit better?
I'm hoping so. I really am. I'm not. It's hope at this point.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Right. So who do we have in the team with us today?
So I'm Aaron.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, go on.
So we spoke to Pedro. So he came out of the car. He said he span.
He did spin. He span over in that corner.
Right. So in the boot section. Well, to be fair to him, it's a very tricky part of the track. So I mean, we've already said it's his first time out in a kart as well as a thing. Is it the same for the majority of the team as well?
Yes, I think all of us except me, who's only been once before.
Right.
So, yeah, I don't think we'll be very high today, but we'll have fun.
Well, that's the main thing. Fun and raising some money. Again, donations in the links. Lovely. Cheers, guys. Thank you very much. Right then. So, well, I think we've spoken to a good smattering of teams. I don't think we've spoken to... have we spoke to you? We have, yeah. We did speak to you. There we go. I'm running around. You're wearing the same. But it's fine. Have you already been out in the kart?
I've just finished mine. Yeah.
Right, OK. How did it go?
It's exhausting.
I don't think people realise how exhausting karting actually is, even at a corporate level like this. But main thing is that you feel like you got some good lap times out there.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people went past me, so... But I'm apparently, according to my friends, I drive like a grandma anyway, so...
Right, OK. Slow and steady.
At least I won't spin out like everybody else.
Exactly. Yeah. Slow and steady wins the race.
Yep, exactly.
Exactly. It might not work out this way this time around, but we'll find out. There we go. Perfect. Thank you very much there to that, guys. We've spoken to all of those guys down there. We're speaking to the majority of guys. Let's see if we can find Terry. There he is. Terry will tell everything you need to know about Games Aid. And, of course, Games Aid, an umbrella corporation, really, in terms of umbrella charities, so raising money for lots of charities out there. But let's see if we can chat to Terry. Here's Terry, my man Terry. How are we?
We're good. We're good. All excited. Wasn't going to drive, but joined the Electric Square Lively team, so very much looking forward to it.
Excellent. So they've. Well, are you their handicap then?
Most definitely.
Most definitely.
And that's why I'm not practicing.
Right.
So
okay.
I said, just bring us on when we realise we don't have a chance of winning. Bring me on. I'm not going to take us any lower.
Yeah. Perfect. Well, last year Games Aid was here. We had Criterion who won. Obviously in 2021 we're back here again at Whilton Mill for 2022. Tell us, Games Aid, a fabulous organisation.
Yeah, Games Aid is amazing. We've been going for 15 years now. In that time, we've raised over £4 million through the games industry. We get supported by the industry comes together on these events. Like, we all try and make great games. We all try and make competitive games. We compete against each other, but in the heart of it, we all come together as an industry and try and support what we can and the charities that we look to support going forward.
You've got a great smattering of teams here and drivers with you today. And do you feel like next year, is it going to be bigger and better next year?
Hopefully, yeah. It's like last year we had 24 teams. Oh no, sorry, we had 20 teams from 17 companies. This year we got 24 from 22 companies. Next year, hopefully, we're going to have 24 teams from 24 companies. But there is a possibility of doing a north-south race and then a championship here. So we're hopefully trying to take it from strength to strength. And once people do it and they come here, great facilities, great team at Whilton Mill, people want to come back straight away. So the whole competitiveness is now coming. So everyone was all laughing and joking. Now you're seeing people, they're like, yeah, it's all got a bit serious.
Exactly, we've got a lot of race suits out there, kind of all the gear, no idea type atmosphere we got.
Yeah, most definitely, and then yeah, I'm part of that no idea sort of group. You know what I mean? You get the helmet on, you look at all the business, and you go out and you go, this is a lot harder than it looks on the telly. A lot of few drivers have come in and gone, oh, that's so much harder. I'm like, it's really hard. It's really hard. And for someone who's unfit like myself, I think it's going to be even harder. So maybe the benefit next year brings some young people, some light people, and they might go a bit quicker.
That's going to be the strat, isn't it? It's, who's done karting before? Raise your hands.
Yeah, exactly. We can do that again.
Exactly. Perfect. Thank you very much, Terry. Cheers. Good to catch up with him. Obviously, Terry will be joining me in the commentary box during the race for quite some time being. Ah, look at this. We've got a timing screen. I don't know if the cameraman can come in here. We might get a bit pixelated, but right. Who we got? So we got Motorsports Team 1. I believe that's Motorsport Game. Ah, Criterion Games are P2 currently, so they've got competition this year. And I have to say, times are very close. Well, I say they're very close. It's half a second between first and second, which, in terms of racing, a motorsport is a lifetime. So we'll have to see whether or not they'll sort that out. But there we go. Good stuff from all the drivers. Oh, 5:05 Games, personal best time. Put them P9 currently. So there we go. Interesting stuff. Don't mind the step there. Make sure you don't fall over. Right, let's walk in everyone's way. Let's see. Right. Here's a man who will probably hate me if I grabbed an interview off him. Mr. Ben Turner, how are we?
I'm very good. How are you?
Excellent. I'm not too bad, thank you. Good. Welcome to Whilton Mill. Obviously, you've been here. It's been a while. You've been here many times before.
A few, yes.
Not racing, I see.
I'm not. No, sorry. I brought the business casual out today.
Yeah.
Big boots. There's no feel. So.
No feel, yeah.
You know, the team are faster anyway. I'm just here as a coach.
Exactly. You've got 2 teams out there today.
2 teams.
So
yeah.
you're trying to, potentially win this one.
There's an A team and there's another team.
Who's in the other team?
I can't. You can guess which team is the A team. Let's have a look at the timings.
Your A team's pole.
Yes.
Provisionally pole.
Yeah.
Provisional pole.
But now we've got our real expert out there now, Mr. Zach Griffin.
Okay.
The guy that created Kartcraft, the racing simulation. So you'd expect him to be good.
Yeah.
But I think he's going to go faster. There's more in that.
Yeah, there's more in there. Of course, he's helped develop this circuit, so he should know it like the back of his hand.
Exactly, yeah.
I think he just nearly crashed out the pit lane.
I'd say there's just a few billies getting in the way. There's nothing to worry about.
Nothing to worry about. Excellent. Ben, thank you very much for chatting to us. Mainly, you're obviously Motorsport Games, one of the title sponsors for this one. How so? What brought you to do that?
I mean, I wasn't personally involved in it, but it's always good to give back to various charities, and this one is particularly relevant to a motorsport gaming company. So
yeah. Well, you got 5:05 Games down there. Just make sure you beat them.
And Criterion.
And Criterion.
They're both in our in our sites.
Yeah. Excellent, lovely. Thank you very much, Ben. There's a man who's walking off from me, but we'll bring him in. His part. I'm guessing. Are you part of the B team?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, for Motorsport. No.
Slowing down everyone out in
No,
front.
exactly. John Monroe, of course, racing in the 750 Motor Club paddock. Of course, you've got 2 cars with the traction team, haven't you?
Yep.
So with the MX-5 and the Lotus.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So that's been good fun. Just had a race at Anglesey last weekend in the rain, and we had a massive lead, and then we broke down with 30 minutes to go. So yeah, good stuff. This is a nice little change.
Yeah, you can catch that on the Alpha Live 750 Motor Club stream. John, obviously you've been brought down by the team, obviously part of traction, obviously an experienced racer yourself, all the gear as well. Look at that, with grey suit, boots, gloves, helmet, all the sorts. But how do you feel today's going to go?
Yeah, I think it should be good fun. We did the event last year as well, and it was a lot of fun. Obviously, I've got a bit of a target on my back now because I've got my race suit and stuff, and they were running low on them. So yeah, that's one thing. But yeah, it'll be good fun. I think, given the mix of experience levels out there and stuff, it's almost like multi-class racing. So there's just lots of fun battling and side by side and swapping positions. So yeah, it should be a good race. I think we were sitting on pole a minute ago. I haven't checked recently, but we should be hopefully in the mix.
You were on pole when I checked last time as well, so you're doing all right. But we'll let you crack on. Best of luck out there in the race, obviously. So you see, there is some experience out here as well. Now, here's a team that we've not spoken to yet because you got a very snazzy T-shirt on there. Who do we have here?
Arthur from Pixel Toys.
Okay, so Arthur, have you already been out on the circuit yet?
Yeah, just now.
Okay, how did you find it?
Yeah, it's way more difficult than I thought. The curbs are not very forgiving. You just go off track really easily.
Yeah. You got to watch out for those here at Whilton Mill. Quite a bumpy track. How do you think the team's going to do as a whole?
Yeah, I mean, middle of the pack. Let's hope for it. There's a lot of very fast teams. There's like custom suits and everything, so.
Don't let that threaten you. Remember, all the gear, no idea.
Sure.
Exactly, yeah, you remember that. Perfect, lovely, thank you very much there. Arthur, obviously, karts coming in. I'm not sure how long we've got left of practice. Of course, it's only 20 minutes long, and then we go into the race itself. How long is remaining? Honestly, from that, I have no idea. I might pop into timing and find out in just a moment. But here's some of the trophies we've got lined up for this one. This is the main Champions Trophy, and I think last year you can just see it inscribed on there. Criterion from 2021. So who is going to be added to that this year? We'll find out. So let's pop back outside and let's see who we can find. We've spoken to a lot of the teams already. Seems, well, we've not spoken to these actually. You guys look. Hello, hello. You guys walked past me earlier on. You kind of look like ninjas, but you don't now. But who do we have here?
We have CCP Games.
Okay. Yeah. So CCP. Oh, you're responsible for quite a few things, aren't you?
What, like in the games industry?
Yeah.
Most of it. No, not,
yeah,
not
EVE Online.
Laps,
That's it. It's EVE Online. Which is a pretty big game in itself, isn't it?
Pretty massive, yeah. Yeah, huge.
In terms of scale of the game as well, in terms of how big it is globally, in terms of people playing it.
The universe in itself, so it's absolutely massive. But it has a huge player base as well. Like, it's absolutely massive.
Who do we have here today?
So we have Stephen.
Hello.
We have Lucas.
Lucas.
And Pod.
Okay.
And then we have Luke, who's currently out trying to beat everyone's scores.
Okay, so.
Good job.
So, in terms of collective, in terms of karting experience, how much do we have?
Oh, almost none, I suppose. Is this your first attempt? First time?
No, never.
No, never. Not in a long time, no.
Okay, perfect. So,
so the only way is up, really.
Yeah, exactly. It can't get.
So far, it's good. Yeah.
It can't get any worse then, can it?
We're just going to pick one rival and just try to beat those because we're seeing Criterion, we're seeing Motorsports. They're all doing very well. We don't have a hope of scratching that surface.
Well, let's find out. Checker flag's gone out, and as you can see, drivers are going to be stopping. Thank you very much, guys. There, CCP. Obviously, yeah, EVE Online, again, a fantastic game. I've tried to play it, but it's too big. I think we're going to jump into the commentary box in just a moment, or we'll walk out on track, actually. Well, I haven't got a high vis on, but we'll see whether or not we get run over or not. Let's find out. Mr. Cameraman, follow me. Don't get run over either. So, I believe very soon as well, I'm just trying to remember the time of when it's going to happen, but a little bit later on, of course, we'll be having the 1 minute silence, which I believe is just coming out, of course, for the late Queen Elizabeth II, who passed last Thursday. And I believe all the karts will come to a stop, and we shall get a 1 minute silence very, very soon. Ah, that's a big, ominous-looking rain cloud behind me. That's not too good. Maybe a wet race, we'll find out. Wet race on slick tyres with a load of novices. Sounds interesting. We're going to go a bit quiet now. We'll give you with the views of the circuit. I believe the minute silence coming in very, very shortly. the lovely minute silence there, of course, for the late Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. Of course, drivers will be being briefed now of what the starting procedure will be. Of course, the first drivers will be getting them in. Let's listen in.
That's what's going to happen, okay? All good to go? Yes? Tuck it in. That's a cool beard, though.
Someone agreeing with me.
Get yourselves ready and go back out and enjoy it.
Perfect, there we go. So agreeing with that it is a fantastic beard for that driver. But as you see, yeah, the teams will get themselves sorted out. The drivers who are starting the race, they'll get themselves suited and booted, seated, ready to go. And the race will be kick-starting very, very soon. And of course, an endurance race, this one, 2 hours. Drivers will be racing out there forward. You can see tanks being brimmed as well by the Whilton Mill staff here. Racing on the full international layout here again at Whilton Mill, 1,200 meters in total. Sporting some fabulous corners out there. Crook and Oblivion, the first corner, absolutely flat out through that section of track. Here's a look then at what sort of is going to be happening today, of course. Welcome to Whilton Mill for Games Aid charity kart race, the 15th of September. We'll be taking you through all the live proceedings here from Alpha Live. Myself, Anthony Jordan. There's my little Instagram logo under there. You can go follow on Instagram at Anthony_Jordan official. The track itself, a beautiful circuit, 1,200 meters in length, 12 corners, 26 feet of elevation, and established in 1991, so it's been around longer than me. But the run up that 26 feet will be, of course, the run up to Christmas Corner, a very steep hill that drivers will have to negotiate themselves with. Weather, well, as you see it there, broken clouds, but it's saying no chance of rain. But that cloud looming over the circuit that we saw a moment ago looked quite threatening to whether or not it was going to be a dry or wet race, but we'll find out. Of course, we've got drivers from all over the country racing with us here today, from different gaming development companies. We've got recruitment companies involved with the gaming industry. We've got trailer companies involved with the gaming industry. There is a look at the clouds here over the Northamptonshire circuit, a stone's throw away from the Silverstone Grand Prix circuit, where one of the game developers is actually based. And you can see there all the karts lined up into the run to the boot section of the track. This is the balcony camera, so this is the final corner. And as you can see, that curb in the middle of your screen, that one there, well, that's a curb you certainly don't want to hit. That curb there will send you to oblivion and beyond, I will say. But yeah, drivers will have to watch out for that one. We're going to take a short break. We will be back in just a moment's time, of course, for the start of the race. Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Whilton Mill for the 2022 Games Aid charity kart race, brought to you by Alpha Live and, of course, sponsored by Motorsport Games and Criterion. Of course, a charity kart race brought to you a fantastic one last year around. It was so good, they thought, hey, you know what, let's film it this year. What could go wrong? There's the Criterion team just pulling up. Last year's winner, Bryn Albin, at the wheel of that kart. Judging by his helmet livery, he knows what he's doing. Well, Either he spent the money to make his helmet look like he knows what he's doing and he doesn't know what he's doing, but we'll find out whether or not he does or doesn't when he comes to the line. So, Motorsport Games A team, who are going to be starting on pole position. There they are. Now, that, I believe, is Zach Griffin at the wheel. And there, Brent Albert, he's got the Welsh flag on it. So hello. If my co-commentator Henry was here, he's from Wales, he's from Barry Island, he'll be happy to see that. But perfect. Now, Rebellion in the number 30, they put it on P3 in this one. Their fastest time out on track was a 1:06.74, about 0.03 of a second off from the Criterion Games team. Curve Games, they put it on P4. They're in the number 15 kart. And there you go, they can see primed and ready to go is Curve Games. Shark Mob London, they have put it in P5 in the number 31. You see they're sporting the red tops there. You can see the game team primed and ready to get going. He looks confident in there. Koali, nice thumbs up there. Whose signature is that on his chin? Not too sure. Keep comments in. Let us know if you know that one. Just behind Frontier Development in the number 25. Nice little cheesy double-handed wave there. Currently starting in P7. Stainless Games. Nice thumbs up again. Sporting. Now his nice little bell helmet that he's got there. He's not painted it though, so there you go. Lucid Games is a popular one on the live stream. A lot of support out for Lucid Games. Currently on P9 for the race, and the number 26. Their best time out on track was a 1:03.1, so a few seconds off the main pace. Just behind B Different 2, who's out there. They qualified in the top 10, so again, one of the midfield teams. The number 1, CCP, obviously the EVE Online game team, so they working well out there. P11, 505 Games next behind. Now these are the people responsible for Assetto Corsa, of course, a very popular racing game out there. We would expect to have seen them a little bit further up the standings, but no worries, we won't judge them too much for that one. 13, Sumo Digital, they starting in P13. You can see them, they're primed, ready. Their fastest time out on track, 1:05.324. That puts them a few seconds just off the main front pace. Just behind here, the number 11, we've got Tanglewood team. This starting P14 out on circuit. You can denote them by their nice blue T-shirts out on circuit. Keep an eye on them. They were one of the teams wanting to get up that order quite a bit. The next team to come along should be, if my calculations are correct and the timing correct, the number 5 kart. There it is. And this is Motorsport Teams 2, or the B team. Or we spoke to Ben Turner out there. He said B. Well, he didn't actually mention the word B. I think he just said it's the not the A team. So there we go. That's them. They're going to be starting P15. Here, the number 29, Pixel Toys. They're getting themselves lined up, ready to go. They are a little bit off the pace in this one, 1:06.003 for their fastest time, but still a very respectable time out on circuit. The number 20, this is the Trailer Farm. So these are the team that are involved with making game trailers for the Fall Guys. So there we go. As I say, I've played it once or twice. Hopefully they don't fall off the track at any point out on circuit. Just behind them, Rocksteady in the number... No, that's not Rocksteady. Who is that? That's number... well, they may have changed car. I'm not sure, but that could be Electric... we'll find out who that is a little bit later on. 22, this is Rockstar North. Again, we'll take the new GTA game whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready. 10 just there. There's the 19, B Different 1. Alongside here, this is the number 21. Okay, so that number has changed as well. So that might be Rocksteady just behind there. And I believe Lab 42 in the number 8 right at the back. So, teams and karts primed and ready on the starting grid. 2 hours of racing is about to get underway as the visor down order gets given. And the lights at the top there on your screen will go out, and... lights are green, off we go. Great start from the front row, and you can hear the cheers from the crowd as the karts whiz past. Already one taken to the grass on the inside there. It's one of the red liveried teams. Who was that? That was Shark Mob London. So Shark Mob already wanting to take off the track limits there. And as they go through, Criterion taking the lead, getting past Motorsport Games, and do so in towards Christmas Corner. Of course, 2 hours of racing. We'll have guests in the commentary box all the way through this, and we'll bring you all the action throughout this. Get your comments in. Let us know who you are supporting, and we'll come and chat to you. So we've got a man in the commentary who can chat to us for a moment, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Terry, there you go. Yeah, headphones on your head. There we go. The microphone goes near your mouth. There we go. There you go. You work it out. Perfect. Terry, we'll untangle you a bit there. Have you ever put a microphone on before?
Never.
Never. There we go. Perfect. Sorted out. Already a spin out on track there. Oh, Motorsport Games won. The A team doesn't look so... Well, actually, the race leaders, Criterion, have gone off as well. Oh, did they come together? You've distracted me there. So Rebellion takes the lead. Anyway, Terry, join us in the commentary box. Welcome. 2 hours of racing kick-started. Are we looking forward to it?
It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. The buzz outside is great. The competitiveness of the individuals is stepped up a level after the practice has gone ahead. And yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of boasting going on.
A lot of boasting. Well, boasting not so much there as the number 20 who's just come off the circuit at the final corner. That's the Trailer Farm team. Now, Whilton Mill, technical track here. Lots of tricky corners. It's a bumpy circuit. It's got some big curves out there. Do we feel like teams are going to struggle out there, or?
I think so. Like last year, the main corner near number 5, the Hut 5, that was the big spin-off corner last year. I think that's going to catch a lot of people out again this year. And it's a lot harder than it looks. It's extremely lot harder than it looks. It's always one of those things going, that's not hard, and you go and do it, you go, oh, this is so much harder than you think it's going to be. But yeah, I think early doors we've seen that people are spinning out already, so I expect a lot more of that to happen, and hopefully it will do.
Yes, indeed. Now, of course, to remember that all the ladies and gentlemen who are watching on the stream, a reminder to why we are racing here today. Of course, Games Aid, a very great company giving to many charities.
Yeah, so Games Aid has been running for 15 years, said a little bit earlier. It's run by a group of trustees who all provide their time for free, all people who work in the industry. If anyone in our games industry is interested in becoming a trustee, please get in contact with us via the GamesAid.org website. It's out there. We're always looking for new trustees to come in. It takes a lot of time and effort of people, so the more we have, the easier it is to share that workload around. We're supporting 6 charities this year from various different disciplines they look after, mainly looking after children with young disabilities all the way through to old adults. So we have the Clock Tower that looks after homeless people over the age of 16 to 25. We have Action for Kids, Life Lights, who look after children with severe disabilities with short lifetime expectation. We've got Winston's Wish, which is a bereavement organisation for young children who have lost parents at a young age and offer counselling on that. There's also Autistica and Solving Kids Cancer as well. I might miss one, so if I did, I apologise. I'm sure it'll come back to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, they're all great charities, all very kind of small to medium, so the money that Games Aid is able to raise from events like this and other events we put on, I think does make a massive difference to what they can achieve.
Definitely, definitely. And you as well, the viewer at home, can be part of that family. The donation links are in the description below and in the live chat as well. It is pinned, so you can click on that link and donate what you can as well, which will be greatly appreciated.
Yeah,
but
let's get as many donations as we can. Maybe companies out there can, every time a team member spins out or overtakes someone,
put a $5 in.
Put a $5 in or something. Yeah, it's like, I'm sure my team will be donating a huge amount when I get on that track.
Which team are you part of again?
Part of Lively.
Lively, right,
I've kind of joined the Electric Square Lively team. They're a sister studio for us, so we're looking forward to being part of it. It'll be great fun.
Yeah, excellent. But, you know, 2 hours of racing, still a long way to go. And we're already seeing multiple spins out on circuit and a change as well at the top. I mean, we were talking about things like Criterion, who are potentially a team that we're going to win, as already Shark has gone as well. But, yeah, so Rebellion, who are obviously leading the way at the moment, Curve Games, a change from last year.
Yeah, it's a massive change. Like, Criterion were leaps and bounds ahead of everyone. They kind of turned up in their racing suits last year, and they've done it again this year. And I think they put people on edge last year, and people couldn't relax. And maybe this year, people have come out a bit more relaxed and trying to give them a good run for their money. I know Koali were extremely strong last year as well. But yeah, it's great to see Rebellion, Curve Games up there, Motorsport's up there as well. One of obviously our lead sponsors, so it's always good to see them doing really well. Hopefully they'll come back again.
This battle on your screen as well is the battle for, I believe, 4th place, which has just changed. So I believe that's Criterion Games getting past Koali. which was for 4th place. Now, Motorsport Games 1 are the team that they're really kind of battling is the Criterion team. Both of them very, very quick lap times in the practice/qualifying session. So one of the two teams potentially who are going to be fighting for that victory in the later part of the race.
Yeah, I mean, Motorsports Games obviously do Motorsport Games, so you'd
Well, yeah,
like to think they're going to be up there and about. So
They've got the title for it.
Yeah, exactly. If they were in 23rd, then that wouldn't be so much good. And Criterion Games, obviously, huge heritage in the video game space for making amazing games and racing games, especially Need for Speed and so forth. So yeah, there's a lot of racing experience within their studio and also in their team, and you can see that's really being put onto practice out there now.
Curve Games getting themselves a contact warning. One team that you are going to have to watch out for as well. Now, I believe it is the Frontier Development team because they said in their Kelly Green T-shirts that they were out there to nerf people off the track if needed to. What do you say to that?
Well, I think they're just going to come and bring their Mario Kart style and start stucking mushrooms and whatever else they can chuck at people. Who's off the track there?
That's CCP, so the developers of the EVE Online game, and well, he's got himself a bit beached there on the exit curve, so that's at the Ashby hairpin. Yeah, so
EVE Online, but very much offline.
Yeah, oh yeah, very much offline so far. Hands up in the air, wave them around like you just don't care to get the attention of the.
Who is that? Can we name?
So, well, name I think the first driver out there. They didn't come in, so I mean it could be either Lucas, Luke, Pod, or Stephen who's out there in the kart at the moment. So yeah, that's a shame. It's not the way you win a race, is it?
No, it's not definitely. It's not the way you win a race. It's definitely the way you lose a race. But you can see Criterion are now starting to pick off.
Yeah.
Doing a bit of picking off some of the back markers there, so moving up. I think, but it's great to be able to see that there's not a huge amount between probably the top 7-8 teams there. So there's a few seconds between it.
There's a few seconds, yeah. I mean, let's put it this way: we've not got a field of international grade racing drivers out here. No. I mean, and to confirm that fact. The top, or the 13 teams below, so 13th downwards, they've already been lapped by the races. But
I think that's the tactic that
they're
myself in the Lively team, who are currently 23rd,
is
the tactic we've gone for, is to draw everyone into a full sense of security. I'm not
so
too
much
sure.
so that you've put 2 laps down now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm not too sure exactly how much of a full sense of security we're going to put them into and how long that will last for. But yeah, we're going to do it, and as long as we come off the track with smiles on our face, that's all that matters for the day.
That's the main thing, is it? Big smiles, lots of money raised, and going home, happy, and an experience for a lot of people.
Exactly. And yeah, we're looking to bring this back annually. So last year was the first year. This year, obviously, we repeated it. The colour shirts this year and the branding is brilliant, even though you couldn't really tell the difference between those
two very similar liveries there.
That was a commentator's curse there.
Yeah, it was a bit. It's just not the best example of what we've got out there.
Trying to find 24 different colour shirts was a bit of a task for young Gina, but she's done an incredible job putting two together.
Well, one of them was probably Stainless Games, and the other one was probably Lab 42, because they're a very similar colour out there. Or it could have been Koali. We're not too sure. But we'll find out. There's someone who's in a pink T-shirt in the number 30 kart. That is Rebellion. That's your current race leader out on circuit. Now, they've got a team of drivers, of course, who are not overly experienced out there, but they're showing that they've got some pace.
Yeah, there's surprising. They were here last year. I think they finished about mid-table last year. So they've obviously been out, maybe not practicing here, but maybe doing a bit of in the shadows and bringing their A game today.
Criterion Games, though, who is now back up into P2. You can see there with the blue race suit just going through the Ashby hairpin. They are closing in terms of lap times. Last lap, full second a lap faster. 1.6 seconds a lap faster. I suspect there'll be an overtake very, very shortly for the race lead.
I think you're right. I think they're starting to put down their marker of where they are. I think is it Bryn who's out there driving?
Bryn who's out at the moment.
He was our driver of the day last year.
Right.
He's pretty exceptional. But the Criterion team they've done a lot of go-karting between them, and they were offering a lot of help and support to other drivers, and some of the advice they gave people was exceptional. I mean, you could see people over the day was improving. They weren't just kind of keeping themselves to themselves, and they weren't boasting about what they were doing. So yeah, they're great guys. hopefully Rebellion might be able to hold them off a little bit longer and it stays a bit more competitive.
Well, someone who's getting in the way there is Lab 42, currently in P19 in the number 8. Bit of a... oh, dear, and a nice... oh, yes. That's the number 20. That's Motorsport Games. That's their A team. Well, all the best to their B team. If their A team spinning, what's going to happen there? Anyway, but there you go. That just shows that's downhill into the Ashby hairpin. This is one of that corner. That's that corner. Oh, let's have an action replay here. So it was a hand up. So I suspect there was a yellow flag. Criterion put their hand up, and I don't think Motorsport Games saw the yellow flag, and they lock that rear axle and go for a nice pirouette and cutting across the grass in the apex there. Nicely done.
Yeah, it was a mix between Strictly Come Dancing and Dancing on Ice, I think.
I think that's a good way of putting it. Is that your team?
That's younger Becky. She's unfortunately, looks like she's spun a little bit, but I'm sure she'll get going again very soon.
Yeah, so...
yeah, she'll be able to start catching people up.
Not looking so lively now, are you? There we go.
There we go.
Multiple puns, ladies and gents.
Honestly, it's pun central. This is where it is. If you have any puns, please put them into the comments. We will be more than happy to shout them out.
Yes, indeed. So, with that timer fastly running out, this is the battle for the race lead. Now they've caught up, so Rebellion now, they've got this opportunity. They can defend. Are they going to defend? They're going to squeeze Criterion there to the inside of the Osiers corner, and they do so as they thread the needle through two more teams as they exit. Now going in towards the boot section for the first time again. Nice defensive line there. I'm liking this. Who's in the cut for Rebellion? He's got some experience here. This is, you find that information out as, why, he's got some experience, but he's left the door wide open into the final corner, and Criterion just slide that cut down the inside, across the line to now take the lead after about 12 minutes of racing. So
we got Ian John White is
right,
and he was on the great line there, and all of a sudden he just seems to
back.
Yeah, seems to lose it, but he's coming back at him.
Yeah,
and, yeah, it's good.
Yeah, get the switch back. Oh no, he's not got the waft out the corner. There we go. There we go. So that battle's pretty much over now. I suspect we'll see that increase, unless he absolutely sends it down the inside here. No, thought against it.
Yeah, but, but he's forced him off a little bit there. So let's see. I mean, can Bryn hold his nerve?
He might come back at him, but I think Bryn's got some talent out there though, hasn't he? So
he's very talented, but I think it's always easier to chase.
Yeah. You can just latch onto the back of the bumper of someone's and just go through the corners and yeah, just kind of watch out for it. And seeing him go through, this is excellent stuff.
Cool. Well, I think I'm going to head out and try and do a bit of race myself.
You go driver swap. He just the hand signal. There you go. I've lost the lead now. Someone take over. But perfect.
It's so tiring.
Yeah.
It's like your arms are killing you. But maybe Criterion are going. I think last year they did the half-hour slots.
Right.
Some of the other teams were doing a few more, like maybe 20 minutes, 15 minute swap around. So that kind of gives them a little bit of advantage. But hey, let's see, he spun out earlier, maybe he can spin out again.
Exactly. Is there a rule for how many driver changes they have to do? Is there a minimum?
Yeah, there's a minimum. So you have to do a minimum of 3 driver changes.
Minimum
so
3.
Everybody has to everyone's got 4 teams. I think 505, unfortunately, only have 3 members in their team. So they still have to respect rules with regards to someone has to go twice, or they can swap out as many times. But as long as there's a minimum of 3 stops. And we also have a fuel stop as well, which is different. We didn't have that last year, so we can do a driver swap on the fuel stop as well, I believe.
Yeah.
If I understood the rules correctly. But yeah, so we're looking for it. So yeah, Rebellion looks like he wants to come in.
Yeah,
he looks like he's.
I'm tired. I don't want to do anymore.
Yeah, he's hung on in there for as long as he can. But Bryn's starting to pull away a little bit.
Fastest lap, though, Motorsport Games won. So they've found some pace once again after their spin earlier on at the Ashby hairpin. And they're starting to close back in. There's your replacement driver for the Rebellion team. And you can see them primed, ready to get going. But yeah, I think...
anything sub a minute round here is impressive.
Yeah, I think that's the sort of time you're going for. If you can get a minute, anything within 101 and below, I think it's a really good time that you want around here. And a lot of teams have done that. A lot of teams haven't done that, I will say, but a lot of teams have. So, fair play to them.
Some teams look like they've probably they're being clocked for doing 2 laps.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you'd think. I mean, I'm not pointing your team. I'm not bullying your team lively here, but you won 35.4 was your last time.
Yeah,
so,
I think that she might have spun out there a little bit. And And it did take the steward a good 50 seconds to get over to us. Otherwise, she would have gone round at about 30.
In your defence, 1:24.9 is your fastest time. So, you know, there you go. Big improvement there. Here's one of the first pit stops then of the race. Let's see how slick it's going to be. So it is Rebellion who's in, one driver out. Take the board, one driver in, hop, skip and a jump, and away you go. There we go. That was nicely done there for the Rebellion team. They go back out on circuit. They drop down and cross the line in P7, now behind Stainless Games, Lucid Games, Sharp Mob London, Curve Games, Motorsport Games 1, and Criterion Games, who are still leading the way and are now on your screen. So, Terry, I think you need to go and chat to your team. I'll thank you very much for joining us.
I'll pop in a bit later.
Oh, I'm sure you will. There we go.
Cheers.
There, Terry, who's going to whiz away now, and he's going to make sure his team is all set, prepped, ready to go. Team talk coming in then. It looks like a kart swap coming in. So one kart changing as another kart will come in. We'll hopefully update you on that one as they go through. But ladies and gents, do get your comments coming in. Let us know what you have to say. And, oh, there we go. That's... Perfect. That's one way of getting the seat insert out. So it was the 18 that's being pushed out of the way there. So who is that? That is, well, the cart number's changed already, so I don't know who that was, unfortunately. But there we go. Are you wanting to update your team now? There you go. If you take that piece of paper, there we go. Perfect. There's a live action commentary watch here. The teams are coming in and telling me who is their new driver out on circuit. And this is... well, this is our team from Kart 30, Rebellion. I wonder if we could have a chat with this chap. You weren't the driver. Oh, right, you weren't the driver, but we can have a chat anyway. There we go. You're not out for a moment, so put the headphone on. Right, so who do we have here?
Lewis from Rebellion.
Lewis from Rebellion. Right, okay, Lewis. So firstly, your driver out there, you took the lead early on. You're doing all right.
Yeah, happy with that performance, definitely. Yeah, Ian's a strong driver, quite an aggressive driver, as I think we picked up a couple of warnings. So, yeah, no, put our best foot forward. Oh, good stuff. And we were watching his racing line out there. He had a good defensive racing line, I have to say. Is he secretly a racing driver? I don't, not kind of professionally, but let's put it this way, he enjoys it. So
he enjoys it, right?
He was here last year, so.
Okay, so he knows a thing or two. But you currently sit there now after your first pit stop, of course, in P7.
Yes.
So, of course, when the top 6 teams go for their pit stop, do you reckon that's going to affect it? As one of the teams they're going for a spin, that is the Trailer Farm. But do we feel like you're going to get back up there in the league? Yeah, that's the aim. Yeah, try and go for an earlier pit stop, and like I say, put the best driver or one of our best drivers. You know, maybe drivers 2, 3, and 4 will surprise us, but. Yeah, put one of our stronger drivers out on top, do an early pit stop, and see where that gets us. Excellent. But no, a fantastic result so far for you, and it's all going swimmingly well. But are we enjoying the event so far?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's a great day. Luckily, the rain's holding off and stuff like that. But yeah, no, it's always good to get together with the rest of the industry and try and raise some money for good causes. So. Yeah, a bit of friendly competition's not a bad thing, right? That's what we like to hear. Lovely. It was Ian, wasn't it? It was Lewis. Ian was the driver. Okay, Ian was the driver. Okay, Lewis. So, Lewis, well, thank you very much for chatting to us. We'll wish you the best of luck for the rest of your Rebellion team as we see another pit stop there. But, yeah, we'll see you out there. Cheers very much. Perfect. Thank you. Cheers. Thank you very much. So, all good there. Drivers getting themselves primed and ready. I'm just going to ambush people as they come in and think, oh, no, I'm just going to write my number down on a piece of paper and I'm going to ambush them for an interview. Terence Burns on the live chat going, Tanglewood on the move, are they? Let's find out. Tanglewood, they are currently P9 at the moment. Set a personal best lap on that last lap of a 101.816, which is in that ballpark of pretty decent lap time. So I think Tanglewood on the move is a good way of putting it. There's the Criterion team who are out there, who are chatting away. But where are the Tanglewood teams? So they're there. So they took 2.4 seconds out of Koali, who are currently in 8th place. So keep an eye on that one. So there's your race leaders. They've not pitted yet. Have your race leaders. The Criterion Games team. They are still there. Now, who's that who just got past? That could have been Tencent, or it could have been Tanglewood. Not too sure. There's a lot of people who are in blue tops, but they're different shades of blue, and my knowledge of shades of colours is not the best. I mean, blue is blue for me, but I've got navy blue, I've got faded denim, I've got turquoise blue, bright blue. There's lots of blues, so we'll have to get my head around that a little bit. But 1 hour 39 minutes to go, nearing the 30-minute mark. 20 minutes of racing has elapsed. And at the moment, all teams doing well. Criterion Games leading the way from Motorsport Games, who have got back up into P2 now, as a spin there on screen. And who was that? And another spin on screen. Oh, we're going to... I think Terry said it right. This is like dancing on ice. This is fantastic. Shake of the head. Not overly pleased with that one. That's a green top. There's the spin. It was the blue one. But was it Faded Denim? Was it Lucid Games? Was it Navy? Was it Criterion? Well, it wasn't Criterion because they're there. And then there was another spin there. That mint green, I think that's Be Different. Or it could be Frontier Development. It's lots of greens. They got themselves a bit beached there. What's the cart number? The cart number will tell us who definitely it is. Phase the number 11. Is that Tanglewood? Yes, it was. That was Tanglewood. Oh dear. Tanglewood, he said in the live comments that they're on the move. They didn't look like they were on the move there. They looked like they were very stationary. There's the 14 lively team spinning around. Again, is that Terry? I think that's Terry in the kart. Oh, it is. Oh, it is. He was mocking the other drivers about spinning. And he goes and spins himself. Terrible. There we go. Track limits, a comment coming in. Yeah, I suspect there are many track limit violations coming in. Unlike your video games, we don't have a little indication that pops up saying track limits, this lap's invalidated, and the next one, which is so annoying. I feel like if there's one thing I can ask for racing games is if you do cut the corner near the end of the lap, don't let it disqualify your next lap, because you've got to do a whole another lap before you can then start another time. So there we go. I'm not saying that I want to cheat by, you know, going wide at the exit corner and gaining an advantage there, but it's just a bit irritating. That's all I'll say about that. That's all I'll say. 1 hour 37 minutes to go. Criterion Games leading the way from Motorsport Games. Curve Games, they're in P3 currently. They're doing a good job. Shark Mob London, lots of support for the Shark Mob team. A Pearson on the live chat who's just commented about 1,000 shark emojis. So thank you very much for that. Lucid Games are there in P5 from Stainless Games in P6. Rebellion are there in P7. Koali still holding strong in P8 for the time being. Tanglewood, after their spin, see them back down in P9. 505 Games are now up into the top 10 in that number 6. So they've had a good start to their race, doing well. You'll see them with the white T-shirts out there, and actually they get themselves a contact warning for good measure. So there we go, keep an eye on them as they're sending it down the inside, left, right and centre. And there's a look at the spectators here, some of the teams preparing themselves. You can see John Monroe just in the background there. This is kind of a pinkish grey, a light grey, pink. Not sure what team that is. I think that could be Koali, I'm not too sure. Pixel Toys, they're in P11 for the time being. Frontier Development, also P12. Sumo Digital, we spoke to those earlier. They seem primed and ready for a good day of racing. They're currently P13. Be Different 1, Be Different 2 are currently 14th and 15th out on circuit, but there is a lap between them, so they are not racing each other at the moment. Motorsport Games 2, currently in P16 in the number 5 kart. CCP, after their spin earlier on, that sees them in 17th place. Rocksteady in 18th. From Rockstar North in 19th place. Tencent in 20th. The Trailer Farm, Lab 42, and Lively rounding out the field. It was Lab 42 there from Ben Clough. Thank you very much for that one. So Lab 42. Oh yeah, yeah. Perfect. There's some more of the teams there. Right, yellow. I can. That's Curve Games. There we go. So there's Curve Games, who we can see on our screens, who are looking at track. Oh, and there's Curve Games, who has spun around. So there we go. I think they just looked out on circuit, and go, oh, he spun again. Never mind. Back race leaders, Criterion Games, who have still got their original driver in the kart at the moment. Still Brian out there. Have not gone for that pit stop, but like we're saying they're going for the half an hour slots. There's the 21 that's not facing the right way. That, out on circuit, is Rocksteady. Now, Rocksteady, there is a number of drivers in their team. You've got Andreas, you've got Vitali, you've got Lisa, and you've got Roberto. But at the moment, that kart wasn't facing the right way, so they're going to have a bit of work ahead of them. Just behind them in the tie-dye black, that's Pixel Toys. Now, where are Pixel Toys? Currently P11 at the moment, so they're having a good old race in the mid-pack, like directly in the middle. A couple of karts there had gone for a spin, one of them being the trailer farm, and one of them being Motorsport Games 2. So there you go, they're going to have to watch out for that one. Motorsport Games 2 as well, giving themselves a curbing warning. Same with Lucid Games, actually. The team that's in P4 have been hitting those curbs out on circuit a bit too much. So, and of course, you've got to be careful with that one as well. If you hit those curbs too hard, you will damage the kart. And of course, you can get a spare, but we have seen it here at the Whilton circuit. Drivers hitting those curbs and getting involved in a spin. So you've got to be careful with that one. It's facing the wrong way there. Once again with CCP. So, good at making games, not good at making apexes, is all I'll say to that. Apparently I've got a text message as well on my phone from someone. From Darren Kirk, who's watching alongside from Motorsport Games. Who says to me, "Stop waffling." So there we go. But fantastic to see that they're watching the broadcast from their office at Silverstone. There is Criterion Games, who are about to get into the kart for their driver swap. Now, I think they told me who was second in their kart. That should be Mark Bridges, who's getting himself ready to go. So we'll follow Mark through his experience of doing a driver swap here at Whilton Mill. Of course, karts come in. There is a mandatory pit lane speed limit, which is about 2 miles an hour walking pace. Any faster than that, and you get a slap. So, yeah, you've got to be careful with that. So they've got to make sure they are behaving themselves. Primed and ready. The 32 coming into the pit lane as well, by the looks of it. 10 cents. They're in the pit. They're going for their pit stop. 5 laps down. Let's see how quick their stop is for 10 cents as one driver out. He hasn't stopped the kart yet, so there we go. That's one way to get yourself run over before the race is over. New driver in. It's a steady pit stop. He's still not driven off yet. Now he's gone. There we go. Questionable speed time on that one. Sharkmop London with a curb warning as well. Liam Turton, Mark rocking my number 21. There we go. Here is the trailer farm team going for a pit stop, and again, driver in, driver out. Nice work there. A little further back. Is that the Lively team? No, it's not. It's the 13 out there. That is the Sumo Digital team. One driver in. Yes, Sumo Digital. That's the team with the man with the fantastic beard. Should keep an eye on that team all the way throughout this. He's got to tuck that away, otherwise he'll get caught in something. Race leader still not pitted yet. They've stayed out there, of course, waiting for that half-hour mark, which is in 1 minute's time, so they're sticking to their schedule. This is probably why they won last time around. There's a reason for a yellow flag. That's the number 30 off the track. That is the Rebellion team. We spoke to the Rebellion team earlier, so they were leading the way. Yeah, I don't think they're going to be leading much longer. They did come out the pit lane in P7. They're now back down into P8 now, so they've got to get their ringer back in soonish. We'll follow the Criterion Games team as they come in for their pit stop. It's the half-hour mark now. So one would think they would be in the pit lane this time around. There they are on your screen as they drive past. No, he's not come in. So I think he's going to come in next time. He's seen karts coming in and he thinks he doesn't want to get involved in that battle. Who has come into the pit lane, though? That's the number 19 that's coming in. That is B Different 1. So B Different 1 out on circuit. I believe Nick Long Salim, Nicholas and Sam who are in that team. Nice train of traffic that the Criterion team is going to have to negotiate themselves through. 1.5 hours remaining then of this 2-hour endurance race, and round goes Curve Games in that number 22. And well, that's not what you want to see. Let's have a replay of that one. So into the Ashby hairpin, hit the brakes, too much brakes, round rotates, and now you can say hello to everyone who overtakes you. So that's one way of doing it. Oh, big group of karts coming in. Oh, this is not what the Criterion team wanted. They've got a big train of karts in front of them, and traffic galore. And overtakes in the pit lane, not on as one of the cars just behind there. A very rambunctious stop there. One driver out. There's a bit of it's a steady stop there. And I think it was actually Rockstar North who went for the spin earlier on. It was at hairpin 1. It wasn't. It was, yeah, John, thank you. That's not curve. It's the wrong yellow. Yeah, thanks. That's the Rockstar North team. Funnily enough, the same yellow as their logo. Was that planned? I suspect it was probably planned, actually. Should have spotted that. There we go. Here's a nice shot then down into the Ashby hairpin. This is the main corner that everyone has been spinning at. Of course, very, very difficult in this section of track. Downhill, off camber, and you can see by the tyre marks on your screen, you can see that there's been quite a number of spins there. So after the pit stops, we have a change of lead. Motorsport Games 1 now takes the lead, or the the A team now take the lead, but you can see here drivers getting primed and ready for a driver swap for the 27 team. Not sure who's about to get into the kart there for the team, but I suspect it's not Zach, it's not Cameron, it's not John, so this must be Benjamin who's getting himself ready to go out in the kart. So Benjamin there, who's primed and ready, focused look on his face, ready to get in. There's John Monroe giving some pep talks to Cameron, who went out, we spoke to at the start, who's having a good chat. Looks very focused as well, just saying, oh yeah, he missed the apex there. Yeah. There we go, he's in. Right, so this is your current race leader. He's a bit quick in the pit lane, I won't lie. There is a pit lane speed, and he does have to adhere to that. Don't clap him, Cameron. He's speeding. Oh, crikey. And he's completely overshot his mark. There we go. So trying to gain as much time, comes out of the kart, falls out. Well, that is Zach Griffin, who has just gone out of the kart. So Zach, slap on the wrist. Speeding in the pit lane, sir. But they're back out on circuit, and crucially, where have they come back out in front? Have they come back out in front? They have. So, Criterion Games, who are in P2 now, are, as they cross the line, quite a few seconds behind. 15.28 seconds behind, to be exact. So that battle will be happening through this race. FH come on to the F developments. I'm guessing Frontier developments for that one. Chris saying pit lane penalty. I think pit lane penalty is needed. Ben Turner won't agree with me on that one, because this is his A team. That wasn't an 18 pit stop, I'll say, as he tumbles out of the car. But I agree there, Chris. I agree. Pit lane penalty. Think of the mechanics. I mean, there isn't any mechanics out there. There's pit lane marshals. Think of the pit lane marshals, the Orange Army out there. But, yeah, there we go. Well, they're back out on track and fly the way across the line. Let's update you on that gap. It was 15.28 last time around. Are Criterion Games closing in? Or is that gap opening up? Well, I have to say, there's been a change for a second, because Curve Games have put themselves up into P2 now. They've managed to get past Criterion Games. So, Curve Games in the yellow T-shirts, they now, in that number 15, leading the way. So that's Rockstar in their yellow ones going past. That's not them. This, I believe, in the yellow. That looked yellowish. Couldn't quite tell. So that might be Curve Games. So, that's not worked. Oh, and you're not allowed to get out your kart, sir. You have to stay in your kart. So there we go. It's missing a wheel. Oh dear. So that's the Rebellion team, the team that was leading. His front wheel has come off. And he's walking to the marshal there just to say, my front wheel's come off. So that's what happens when you hit the curbs too much, ladies and gentlemen. So I think Rebellion have been rebellious and have pushed that kart too much. There you saw the yellow T-shirt just in front. There's Criterion Games on your screen. Curve Games are just ahead. So that's the team with the yellow T-shirt just ahead of this blue suit going into Christmas Corner. 30. Oh, a new kart's come out. So the Rebellion team are back out. They're out in the number 10. So there we go. But they've found themselves, I think, not all the way at the back of the grid. But disaster for the team who were winning or leading the start of this race. I'll have to watch out for that one. 1 hour, 23 minutes to go. As Criterion struggling to get through the mid-morning or mid-afternoon or early morning traffic, or early afternoon traffic. We'll get it right. And oh, I think that was an overtake under yellow there. Potentially. What team was that? That was like a sage green. That could have been Rocksteady into yellows. So, oh yeah, yellow flag's out. And who's that just scything through? It's the number 21. It is Rocksteady. Oh dear, Rocksteady overtaking about 6 cars or karts under yellow flag conditions. But Motorsport Games 1 gets a contact warning, so there we go. We'll see whether or not they get themselves a black flag and in the pit lane. So just looking at the comments section. Do get your comments coming in as we hear tyre squeals up in the Ashby hairpin. No doubt there was a spin. Well, there's another spin. And there's another spin. There we go. That's the 13 that's gone around. That's Sumo Digital. And there's another kart off there. Can't quite see the kart number. Who is that? Oh, it's the number 4. That's Stainless Games. Oh, dear. Stainless Games, you've got lots of support on the stream and you're spinning. We can't have that. Change for the lead, though. Curve Games have managed to take the lead now. There they are in the number 15. And your man there with his Arai helmet. He's got his own race suit underneath there as well. Oh, they've got themselves a ringer in here. Who have they got? Curve Games. Now, I know that David Miller started for the team, but they didn't tell me who their second driver was. So this could be Rich Keane, this could be James, or this could be Nicholas, who is in the kart at the moment. Either one of those 4 drivers, but he's got his white helmet, checking over his shoulder, making sure it's clear. Experienced driver in there. Michael Massey would say no penalty. Yeah, you're probably right. But what yellow flag? There was a very clear yellow flag there, but I have to say I've not seen a black flag notification come out for anyone yet. So I think they've slightly got away with it. Interesting. Kart 6, no overtaken under a yellow flag. There we go. So they were very lucky for 505 Games. Well, 505 Games, okay, they're in the number 6. So have they been overtaken under yellow as well? Oh dear. Rules broken left, right and centre out in circuit. Not very good at all. But new race leaders though, Curve Games leading the way. They were second behind Rebellion earlier on as well, so doing well, just getting past their lab 42. And as well, Also there, the 10-cent team, currently 22nd and 23rd for those two teams at the moment. Putting them down 11 laps and 9 laps apiece. So watch out for there. That's not facing the right way. Oh, and now it's not moving at all. Go on, give it a wiggle. No, don't get out. Just push it. Just wiggle. There we go. It's like he can hear me. Just wiggle. Rock it back and forth. Get on with it. At least make some effort of spinning it around. There we go. Oh, dear. CCP spinning once again at Ashby. Aha. Curve Games are getting ready for a pit stop. Now, how many have they got in their team? So they have got 4 drivers in their team. Their driver already. I feel like this driver's not been out long. They're going for it, and another very quick in the pit lane moment there. Some support on the stream for the Curve team. I wouldn't stand there, Mr. Cameraman. It's a very brave cameraman, James, behind the camera of that one. He was feeling risky there as Curve goes back out on circuit. Crucially, in the race lead. So after 40 minutes of racing, let's get a quick rundown of the order as pit stops have happened. Curve Games now lead the way. From Motorsport Games 1, Criterion Games there in P3, Koali in P4, Lucid Games are in P5, Stainless Games in P6, Shark Mob London are in P7, Rebellion holding on to P8, 505 Games have now found themselves into P9 now, and Pixel Toys rounding out the top 10. Frontier Development, Tanglewood, Be Different 2, Sumo Digital, Rockstar North, Be Different 1, The Trailer Farm, Motorsport Games 2, CCP, Rocksteady, Lively, Tencent, and Lab 42. Round out the rest of the 23 teams out on circuit. Ladies and gents, of course, this is a charity kart race. There is a link in that description. There is a link in the live chat as well for the Games Aid charities. There is there's Terry, the man from Games Aid, who one of the organisers of the event. As you can see, he looks happy with himself. We saw you spin, Terry. We saw you spin. But he's looking at the timing screen there. For grim reading, I have to say, the Lively team currently P21 out of 23, and Rockstar North getting very, very much in the way, I would say, there. Are we going to get a lock-up there? No, he's going to get middle of the track. Block. Oh, there's a spin, though. Oh, nicely done. Nicely done. Oh, and another one. There we go. I swear, this is a completely dry circuit with lots of grip on it, and for some reason, teams are still finding it quite difficult to spin. Oh, Motorsport Games 1, another curb warning. They're going to find themselves getting a black flag soon if they keep hitting those curbs. But we'll see. We'll see, but they're in P3 for the time being. There is your race leader currently. Oh no, it's not your race leader anymore. There's your new race leader. Criterion Games have now retaken the lead. So Curve Games, and this is going to happen, ladies and gents. This is going to happen all the way throughout the day. As drivers change teams, or as teams change drivers, I should say, you have different talents that come into the kart. So you'll have a quick driver, you get a slow driver, quick driver, slow driver, and they'll just go up and down, which makes it exciting for one, myself, and for you, the viewers, because of course no one likes to see a team dominating an entire endurance race, as we see here the Rebellion team getting that slow-mo walk. Nice, good stuff there, getting themselves primed and ready to get out there for their next session. Now, I believe this could be their third driver. Oh, a slow-mo replay of the slow-mo walk. Oh, excellent stuff. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful stuff there from Rebellion. Thank you very much there, Alpha Live, for the slow-mo replay of the slow-mo walk. That's what we like to see. Run all over now to get the board out. Where are the Rebellion team now? Well, they're already in the pit. They're already in the pit. There you go. Get back over there. They've pitted already. Oh, he's gone the wrong way. Where's he gone? That's not where you... Oh, they're doing the fuel stop. Oh, okay. I thought he'd gone the wrong way. Oh, no, they're doing their fuel stop. There we go. Okay, of course. Yeah, fuel stops are open in this one. I think the fuel window opened 45 minutes in, and I think it's open for about half an hour. So for the next half an hour, we're going to see teams coming in left, right, and centre. Oh, right, okay. I had a heart attack for a moment then. I thought he'd gone the wrong way. He hadn't. They'd done exactly what they needed to do. That's the back end of a Marshall. I'm sure you'll all appreciate that view. There we go. Pep talk. Driver out, driver in. Top up the odd fuel, and out we go. So, how are we doing? Stainless Games now up into P5. Of course, this will be while everyone goes through the fuel stop stage. You're going to see teams jump up and down the order on the side of your screens. Of course, all should fall back into place. For that one. Now, Frontier in the points. There's no points available for this one, but you know what? Let's give you points for it. So top 10, yeah, okay, he's got a point. There we go. We'll give him that. And it's only first, second, and third that get anything, but we'll let you have it. Frontier Development, we'll let you have it. You've got a point there. You're in P10. I don't think that was needed, but it is needed. There's a bee. It's a honeybee. Is it a bee? I would say that was a bee. This is Nature Watch. Turn to Spring Watch here on Alpha Live. Perfect. That's what we needed. Interesting stuff. So, update. Criterion Games lead the way. Are you changing team there? Do you want to update it a bit? Rebellion, your new driver. Who's your new driver? It is Lewis. I was right. I've already got it. There we go. Okay, yeah. Okay, perfect. Yes, your wheel came off. Yeah, yeah. No. He hit the curb, he spun, and the wheel came off. It's his own fault. It's his own fault. Perfect. I think we got Curve Games. Yeah. Who's in the car there, sir? Nick Powell. Right. Okay. Lovely. You've got a lot of support on the stream. Do you want to chat to your viewers? Go on, get their headphones on there. There we go. Let's have a chat. Right. So from Curve Games, who do we have here?
James Gurley.
James. Right. So you've got a lot of support on the live chat there from everyone. I'm sure you can.
Hi guys.
It's gone all right for you.
Yeah, we had one little spin out just now, but we're all good. We're in first place for a little bit there. Now we're in second, so we're enjoying it.
Yeah. It's been all right. I mean, your pit stops, though, they've been interesting. I think your man came in a bit quick.
We actually were last to come in, I think.
Really?
Yeah, we were banking on an hour and a half of fuel, so we're doing it a little bit later than everyone else, which gives us a bit of time, give Dave some space.
Referring to his pit lane speed, as well as Rockstar North go for a spin and wipe out another team out of track. That's he said sorry at least. But has that happened much to you guys as well out
We've
there?
only had one incident so far, but it has been carnage out there.
Yes, yeah, it has been quite a little bit there. So here's the replay coming in. Rockstar North out wide, hits the curb, hits another car, spins in front of another, and spins. I'm not sure who that team was. It's a light blue. It could be Tanglewood. I think it was Tanglewood. But yes, excellent. Thank you very much there. And
no problem.
We'll Curve. We'll leave you to it. You're P2 at the moment and are looking strong. So we'll see you out there for the rest one. Mechanical flag going out for the Lively team, the number 14. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you might be thinking, what's a mechanical flag? A mechanical flag is basically it's a black flag with an orange dot in the middle, also known as the meatball flag. That is, clue is in the name, it's a mechanical flag. It means you've got a technical failure with the kart that you've not noticed out on circuit, but the marshalling team here have noticed. So if you see that flag, you have to pit, and they will either swap the kart over or fix the issue and send you back out. So yeah, mechanical flag going out for the lively team, currently 21st place, the number 14. So, ladies and gents, keep your comments coming in. Let us know who you are supporting, and of course make sure you click on that donation link as well. There is a link in the description and a link in the live chat. You can get involved and show your support to the charities that are being raised money for here today, and get involved with that. The team's getting ready. There's Rockstar North hanging over the fence. We spoke to the team from Rockstar North, and they were stating that they were going to pull the race leader over, hijack the kart, and then take that, of course, as Rockstar North, the developers for the popular GTA games. We're still waiting for the next one. Just saying. Still waiting. So hopefully they're quicker on track than they are at bringing out a new game. Oh, I said it. Oh, I said it. There we go. Before anyone comes to the commentary box, I'm just going to lock the door so no one can attack me. Perfect. We're nearing that 1 hour mark. And simply coming in saying, Kyle, next up for the Criterion team. So let's see if he's any good. Andrew Mathers, respect the meatball. Here's a replay. What happens here? Well, another lock of the rear axle. What was the kart number? It was the number 11 kart. That was Tanglewood, getting all tangled up at Ashby Hairpin. Not good, not good. So, nice shot there of the start-finish rate. You can see there off to the left-hand side, the Whilton Mill Clubhouse. Of course, Whilton Mill, a very popular circuit in the world of karting, hosts a number of charitable kart races like you're seeing today. Also hosts the British Kart Championships, the Whilton Mill Kart Club, the regularly monthly kart club meeting here, where drivers come from all over the country and all over the world, I have to say, to race. We have many nationalities who race here at Whilton Mill. It's a very popular circuit, and you can catch those broadcasts on the Alpha Live YouTube channel as well. So if you think this is good entertainment of karting, wait till you see the professionals at it in their own karts. That's what you want to see. That's a kart facing the wrong way. That looking like the lively team. Again, with another spin. So lively team definitely showing that they are lively out there, all for the wrong reasons. One hour, 6 minutes to go. A quick rundown of the order, or top 10. Criterion Games still lead from Curve Games on the same lap. Gap between them, 12.0 seconds. So exactly 12 seconds is the gap. Whether or not they're closing in, they did lose a whole second last time out. Lap times 104s, 105s for the teams at the moment. Quali have now put themselves up into P3. Again, personal sector 3 on that last lap for the team. 101.4 their last lap, so lapping several seconds faster than the Curve Games team. So that's actually the number 2 and the number 15. So that's a battle that will be happening very, very soon, I suspect, because the new gap, well, I think they've actually got past them, or they've overtaken them on the start-finish line. So they'll probably be going up into Christmas corner or so, I would say. But the battle for second place, I think, has happened and gone past, as that's not the way you go around the Ashby hairpin. So all support out there for Lab 42. They're going to need all the help they need. They're in P23, 14 laps down, but it's fine because there's still an hour to go and they can come back from that. We hope. We'll see. There we go. Oh dear, one of the not sure who's in the car, but Pixel Toys there getting squeezed out onto the runoff area up into Christmas Corner. Tanglewood just behind them. Ah, oh dear, that's not gone well. Driver's doing it himself. That's what the marshals are for. You're allowed to do that yourself, but nonetheless, you have done that yourself, and I thought he got himself stuck again. No, he drives off. So you see that man in the high vis? Yeah, he was supposed to do that, not you. Oh dear, who is that? I can't quite see the kart number, unfortunately. Kind of a mint green. It could be B different. Could be Rocksteady. Actually, I think it's the 21. Okay, it's Rocksteady. Okay, Rocksteady have been spinning quite a lot out there on circuit. They've got to be careful. Marius straight in saying penalty. Well, yeah, you're not wrong in a way. It probably should be. Bad for life. Yeah, I think that's a bit extreme. But I think the consensus in the chat is for the Rocksteady team to see a penalty. I'm inclined to agree, but as the commentator, I have to stay impartial, and I shall say I will leave it to the stewards. Nicely done there into the Ashby hairpin. So fastest lap of the race so far, currently a 58.890. That is from the Criterion team. There we go. I believe that is Cameron getting himself ready. That's part of the Motorsport Games 1 team. Yes, it is. He's trying to pull their driver in. He's currently out on circuit. Who was it who was currently out on circuit for them? I think it was... I think it's Tom who's out in the car. Ah, I got his name completely wrong. I read the wrong name. Benjamin is in Pixel Toys when I called it out earlier. Yeah, it was Tom Wheeler who's currently out in the car. He's Rockstar North for their pit stop. Jump up, out you get. And there's Motorsport Games stuck behind. Oh, this is suboptimal. This is not what you want. Can you fill the cart behind up first, please? No, it is. No, I suspect is that's not ideal for the team. So, of course, these carts can't do the full 2 hours on the one tank. I think they last around 1 hour 40 minutes or so. So, a quick top up there. I wouldn't stand too close, just in case. Just in case. There you go. Wait, Cameron, you're not allowed to get in yet. There we go, now you can get in. Very eager. Did he just press the brake and think, it's not moving, what's going on? Can we get a replay of that? I feel like he actually hit the brake pedal to try and accelerate off. I think that actually happened. Let's have a look. So the confusion here goes in. It's not going. Yeah, it was, oh, okay, now it is. Wrong pedal, wrong pedal. Perfect. They head back out on track. 4th place for them. Here is the Criterion team, currently still leading the way by only 6 seconds, I will say. The Kawali team are closing in. That number 2 kart took 5 whole seconds out of that race lead. I suspect we're going to see a battle for the race leaders very quickly into the pit lane. There comes the 16. It's the 15, sorry. And Curve Games switching back to their driver they had on earlier. Here's your race leaders. Where's the number 2 that's just behind? They are very, very close. Not sure how close, though. They're not in the pit lane. but we'll see where the number 2 is. Ah, here's your team getting ready for a pit stop. Are you wanting to update your driver who's in? I'll let you write it down. There's one there. There we go. I'll let you write that one down. Okay, so your race leaders are in. The number 8's in as well. This is Lab 42, the team in 23rd place, so it can't get any worse for them. So, but this is not what the Criterion team wanted. They have now got, whoa, they've got a big queue of karts in front of them. They've still got another 2 karts to go through before they're going to get their tank refilled. Pixel Toys there as well. They've got a big queue. Oh, his shoe's got a bit caught up there. He's lost a boot. Get your boot back on. Who else we got? We've got CCP, I believe, who are in the pit lane at the moment. Rockstar North, who have just left the pit lane. I believe we are sub 1 hour to go. Lords Brewing, any snow or rain? We had it last year. Not too sure. Right. Okay. Do you want to join for a conversation? No. Sure. Okay. So who's in the cart now for Rockstar? Ivan. Okay. Ivan there. He's in the cart now. Cool. Lovely. Thank you very much. Right. So Rockstar North not wanting a conversation. Understandably so. They probably heard the things I've said so far. There's the number 2, Kawali, your new race leaders now, who have managed to get past Criterion, who have pitted, of course, and Curve Games, who pitted just a moment ago. Several karts in the pit lane at the moment. Stainless Games are in the pits. Pixel Toys, Rockstar North still in the pit lane, apparently. Motorsport Games 2 are in the pit lane. Rocksteady also in the pit lane. There is Criterion, who are going back out on circuit and have just been overtaken by Motorsport Games 1. So the A team doing what they promised. Currently they're in P3, and as you can see, the team smiles all around for the Criterion team, doing well. There we go. Yeah, have a look at the timing. Pretend I know what I'm talking about. There we go. Perfect. Look at the Ashby happen again. Lots of spins coming in still. Yeah, Lord's Ruin coming in. Any snow or rain? No. Well. That's a very good question. The rain for the weather forecast said no rain was due, but there are some big clouds in the sky. So we are going to have to keep an eye on that one, whether or not it is going to rain. So with 1 hour to go, we'll have an update on the standings then, as pit stops have come in thick and fast. I think, whee, there we go. Round you go. The number 32, 10 cent, and yeah, that's suboptimal. But there you go. That's what you should do. Hand in the air. Wait for the marshals to come to your aid. Yellow flags will be out in this boot section, but as we've seen earlier on in this race, yellow flags don't mean anything. Ah, here comes the marshal. Oh, Criterion have spun. That's at the Ashby hairpin. Go back to that one. Ah, there's Trevor, your man Trevor here at Whilton Mill with his sunglasses. Yeah, he can take your time, lad. Take your time. We're not in a race. Trevor, not one for running. Come on, give it a kick. Take your foot off the brake. That won't help. Two hands now. Put you back into it, lad. This is excellent. There we go. Thank you very much. Please don't get it stuck again. Oh, okay. I thought he was going to get it stuck on the curb. 10 cent back underway and racing. P22 for them. They're on lap 46, 15 laps down from the race leader. Everyone out in the pit lane, all 23 karts out on circuit. Again, ladies and gents, to all that are joining us on the live chat, please do get your comments in. Let us know who you're supporting. Let us know. In fact, actually, let's bring out a question. Now, I like to play video games. I do so at home quite a bit. But I think this question was asked earlier. What is your favourite sim racing game or arcade racing game or any motorsport racing car orientated game? What's your favourite? Let us know in the comments section. Mine personally, I've got to say it's probably Need for Speed Most Wanted for me. The original OG, brilliant game. There's the number 27 facing the wrong way and in the middle of the grass. That's Motorsport Games 1. That is the third place team. That's the A team. Oh, and has their wheel come off? Oh no, it's not come off, but I think their track rod has broken. And that's that car not going at any speed, which is a disaster for the third place team. Here we go. We've got things coming in. We've got Mario Kart, great one. R Factor 2. Yeah, I mean, yeah. R Factor 2 is good. PGR2. Hey, PGR2, that was a good one. Hey, oh, do you know, I forgot about PGR2. There's Cameron out the car. He's not looking too happy. Shout out to Tanglewood. My other half works for them, and they are there today. Javon, there we go. Javon, shout out to Tanglewood. Javon Kitchen on the live stream. Well, as you can see, Marshall's now just saying to the Motorsport Games team, get out of the way, Trackmania, Motorstorm, Dirt Rally 2.0, Forza. Well, good stuff. We'll have a quick pause in the commentary. I'm going to grab a roaming mic and we'll head outside and we shall jump out there and talk to some teams. Already, I think it possibly is live, but welcome back, ladies and gents, and all the PA's on. That's going to be a nightmare to deal with. Let's go have a chat with some teams. We've gone through the pit stop phase now. Teams have fueled. Teams are getting their look at the timing tower as well, just to make sure all is good, but it was very close between some of the top teams. Let's have a chat to this team here. So, hello, you're quite supportive out there.
Yes, that's we have to.
You have to. I mean, you have to because it was facing the wrong way.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Who's out in the car at the moment?
Okay, it's our best man, Aaron Green, representing us and carrying us.
Okay.
Let's hope.
He's your best driver, and he was facing the wrong way.
Yeah.
we wish your team. We wish your team all the best out there.
That was the single time. It's very good, actually. Let's see how it goes. We have faith. Come on.
Brilliant. We'll leave you to it. Sorry, again, I keep hitting the cameraman. Perfect. Here's Rockstar North. Guys, hello. How's it going? You refused to come in and speak to me, so now I've come out to speak to you. How's it going so far?
I think we're struggling a bit. A few laps down. I think it said 10, even though I don't really believe that. I think that's a mistake.
Yeah.
So hopefully they can fix that and put us back up on the podium.
At what point are we deploying our strategy of crashing into the leading car, taking them out and stealing their car?
A few times already.
You've done it
a few times, but we'll save the best till last.
Okay, brilliant. We'll keep an eye on it. Rockstar North, thank you very much for having a chat to us there. All right, you look primed and ready. Are you just chilling on your phone, chilling?
I'm just chilling because I've just had my first one, so I'm a bit knackered now.
Yeah, it is knackering out there. How are your forearms?
Not good.
Not good. You'll feel them definitely in the morning, trust me on that one. Brilliant. Is the Rebellion team. Oh, good, Rebellion. How's it going?
Yeah, good. I don't know where we are at the moment. Where are we?
15th, I guess.
15th. So, yeah. Yeah, Lewis is out there. He's doing pretty good. So, yeah.
Who was in the cut when the wheel came off?
It was me.
Right, okay, so how many curbs did you hit?
None.
No, you definitely did.
Definitely not. I had no warnings at all, but literally it just came off, and I don't know what to do, and I think we're just 3 laps behind because of that.
Yeah. So, I mean, I feel like, you know, what page of the racing driver excuse book is that one on? It just came off.
I mean, I don't know. I was so surprised, and to be honest, we were 7th, and now we're 15, all because of that. So I don't know. Maybe I should blame the car, or the tires, or my luck.
I mean, you're blaming the kart. I appreciate that, but we always blame the driver.
Right. I guess it's my bad day then. It's just bad luck.
Brilliant stuff. Cheers, guys. Thank you very much. Better luck for the Rebellion team there. Hi, guys. How's it going?
Good. We're 7th at the moment, so doing all right.
Okay, excellent. What team are we again?
Lucid.
Lucid, right. Okay, so yeah, you've done all right. Actually, I've seen your names kind of up there at the sharper end.
We're stuck here. Yeah, we started in 9th, so yeah.
Up to
7th, yeah, and then we're down into 7th, but we still got our fastest guy to go. Yeah, so.
But who's in the cart at the moment?
Sean's in the cart at the moment.
Right. Okay, and is he doing well?
Yeah, he's holding 7th, so yeah, he's doing really well. Yeah, really well. Yeah.
When's the next pit stop for you guys?
We're going to do it on the half-hour mark, so with 30 minutes left.
20 minutes.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, and you've done your fuel stop already?
We have, yeah.
Yeah, good, because the fuel window was open, and I think it's nearly closed now as well, isn't it? So yeah. No, you definitely don't want to run out of fuel out of there. That's a big no-no. But so far, you're enjoying the day?
Yeah, it's been brilliant. It's going really well, yeah. A lot of fun.
Excellent stuff. We'll leave you to it. Lucid team there, enjoying their day. Look at this. Love this. He's not taking it seriously at all, this man. He's got the timing up on his phone. Not taking it seriously at all. We've completely ambushed him. He has no idea we're behind him. It's fine. It's fine. You look at the timing. It's all going well. There we go. We've been rumbled. We've been rumbled. How's it going? Yeah. How's your team doing?
Stainless Games, so we're in 5th at the moment, I think. No, 6th. Okay. 6th there, yeah. So I've done my stint. It was good fun. Yeah. I liked it. There's a lot of people not following the yellow flag orders there, though. Got overtaken a few times like that.
We have seen it.
There's a few aggressive people out there, but you know, hey, give as good as it gets.
It is racing, isn't it? But yes. So far, other than that, you're enjoying the day, and your team's doing well.
Yeah, exactly. And on the studio back on the Isle of Wight are all following, watching it, and we're getting all updates, as you can see on Slack all the time. Everyone's commenting on our racing prowess.
Those messages are coming in very thick and fast.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. Well, we've just done our fuel stop, so we're happy now.
Brilliant, cool, lovely. We'll leave it to Stainless Racing there. Lovely group of people. Here's the Koali team. Let's chat to Koali. Now, we saw you guys out earlier, looking quick out there.
Yeah, it's going well. Yeah, we had a bad cut to begin with, so we had to bring it in to change it. But the second one's doing well.
Okay, so much better out there in terms of performance. But good start to the race. We've not got long left, less than an hour to go. What position are we in now?
We're number 1.
Are you leading the way?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay. I've not checked the timing screens at all. There you go. That's my fault. But there we go. Or is that your cart number?
No, our cart number's number 2.
Okay, so you're in the number 2, but in number 1.
Yeah.
Perfect. Let's have a look. Okay, yeah, you are leading. Look at that. There you go. What you're lapping the entire grid.
Yes, going well.
Yeah.
We just got to not make any mistakes. So.
Yeah, no more mistake and just crack on with it. But there we go. Well, your race leaders there, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Perfect. Quality there. Have a good chat with them. Here is a team in yellow T-shirts, and I'm going to try and remember what team this is. Hi guys, how are we going?
Oh, you caught me taking. Yeah, really good, thanks.
Yeah, really good. Where are we out there?
P2.
P2. Okay, what was the team again?
Curve Games.
Curve Games, that was it. Yes, that, I remember it at one point. It's very difficult to remember all the team names. But how's it going? You all right, P2? It's a good start.
It's a really good position. Yeah, we have had 3 stops, 1 more to go. Quali are really fast, but we're feeling good. We're avoiding contact, having fun, all in the name of charity.
Excellent. I mean, avoiding contact, that's, you know, it's one of those things you don't have to do.
No, but there are a lot of, there's a mixed experience levels on the track. So there are a lot of spins, and it's super fast here, but yeah, we're just trying to keep it smooth.
How are you doing in terms of lap pace against Koali right now?
We're a couple of seconds off, but we'll see. There's 2 more stops to come for Koali, so we'll have to see how they pan back out after the 3rd stop.
Okay, excellent. Well, they're only just behind you, so if you did want to, you know, sabotage.
Friendly, you've got Quali and you've got Criterion, so...
Yeah, in the midst of it.
There'll be a fist fight at the end, I'm sure.
Well, we'll make sure we've got a camera around for that one. Perfect. Cheers, guys. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your session. Well, let's chat to Criterion. Hi, guys. How's it going?
Good. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Excellent. You've been leading for majority. You're not leading at the moment. Who's responsible for you're not leading now?
I'm not sure anybody's responsible for not leading, but we've had a bit of unlucky scenarios where I got knocked off on the first lap, and then we got in a queue at the pit lane for the fuel. So yeah, we lost maybe a lap at that point. So it's.
I did see that. It was on the live feed, so we saw the queue come in. Now, you can point a finger at a team member for bringing someone in at the point where there was a big queue of karts.
Well, we were pointing people in when there was no one in the pit lane, right? So, you know, it's a difficult thing here where if you've got a lap before they're coming in, then it'll be full by the time they get there. So it's tough, but it is what it is. It's motorsport.
There we go. But, I mean, do you feel like you're going to come out of this with a race win? I mean, you won last year. Are we feeling like you're losing grip of it, or are we going to claw it back?
I think it's going to be tough to get the win. I think we're 2 laps down at the moment, but we don't know where everybody is at with pit stops and stuff like that. So we might be able to claw back a decent result, but we'll see what happens, really.
What do you say to that?
I agree.
Excellent.
He's got the experience.
He's got the experience. Right, okay, perfect. Lovely. Cheers, guys. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your race. Let's chat to this team here. Oh, right below the PA system. That's going to be annoying. Shark Mob, I believe this is. We do. You pointing. Hello.
Sorry.
Is it all action here? Are you doing a driver swap?
Our driver's got his visor back. We've got to get his visor down.
Right. Okay.
Trying to get his visor down.
Well, it's one of the rules.
It's okay. I think he might have done it. I don't know.
Well, he's going up into Christmas Corner now. You can just see him there, and I think I saw his visor was down. So I think I think he's done it now.
I think he's sorted. Oh, disaster done. Oh, disaster. Oh, that's good.
How's it going so far, though, with the whole team?
There might have been a communication mix-up on my part, but I don't really want to... but it's okay. We're okay now.
We're okay. So a communication breakdown.
I'm hopeful. I don't think we're going for lead, but we're still in there. We're still in it.
Good. All right. You've got a lot of support on the stream. That's the main thing.
Nice. Hi, everyone.
There we go. Perfect. Shark Mob London there. Questionable deployment of their team, I think. Yeah, it's not gone too well. Let's chat to this team first, actually. All right, okay, guys, how are we? Hello. Do remind me of the team.
Frontier.
Frontier, that's it. You've had a lot of support on the stream.
Oh, nice.
I think there's been questions coming in about your strategy, though, about attacking. And
yeah. I've been trying to put off the opposition by doing really crazy spins on the grass. I think it's working really well.
Yeah. In terms of the position of where you're at with either driving around this track for the rest of your life and not going home and going home, how's that going?
Well, we're first of all the Cambridge-based teams.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is that what you're going with now?
Yeah.
Are you the only Cambridge-based team?
I hope so. Yeah. We don't know that, but I'm going to assume we're the only Cambridge-based team. Best Cambridge karting team, yeah.
There's a nice spin, that's how you do it. Turn 1, facing the wrong way. Yeah, in terms of spins, you've had quite a few then.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to lie, because there's cameras everywhere and loads of people, so we had a few spins, but it's about the friends you make along the way, isn't it?
Exactly, that's how it is. Ticking into a nice packet of crisps. They're the racing driver's diet here, ladies and gents. Oh, right, one of our... There we go. So you're about to do a driver swap. Let's follow him. Perfect. Let's go for it. So this cameraman's going to dart off. I'm going to try keep up with him as best as possible. Oh, no, he's actually running now. This is not what we do. This is live action running here. Oh, perfect. Stick behind. But we won't interview him. He's primed and ready, but we'll no, you crack on. You carry on. No, don't worry. Don't worry. We're just going to make sure you have a good pit stop. There we go. So let's see how they do. So the kart's not in yet, but we'll see how they line up. You got one more lap? Okay, I just spoke to you, Tim, and I've already forgotten the team name. Oh, is that him there?
Yeah.
Frontier, yeah, Frontier Development. So he's just spun again. So You could quickly, like, you know, wave him in now. Oh, no, he's coming in. There we go. Right, okay, we'll watch this. Best of luck out there.
Thank you.
Who is it?
Declan.
Declan, right, okay. Best of luck to Declan, who's about to go out on track. So let's see their pit stop strategy. Kart coming in at quite a rate of knots. I can't remember. I was just thinking, yeah, I'm not going to stay in front of that. There we go. One driver in. Next one out. All good. How was it out there?
Not too bad. Not too bad, thank you.
Excellent. Who have we got here, sorry?
Matt from Frontier Developments.
Excellent, Matt. So the whole team's watching.
Yeah.
Back, yeah, a lot of pressure. Any words of encouragement you want to say to the team?
Deck, be as competitive as ever.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. Perfect there for the Frontier. It's quite a quiet pit lane now. So I think we wanted to do something, and I had no idea what we wanted to do. Right. So we're going to jump back into the commentary box, I think, so we'll take a short break. We'll be back in just a moment. And just like magic, we're back in the commentary box. There we go. So, time remaining of the race, 38 minutes to go. 1 hour, 21 minutes has elapsed, and the Koali team in the number 2 lead the way by a whole lap. We'll say, curve game in P2. The number 15, followed by that team we were just looking at there, the Criterion Games team in P3, currently now 2 laps down. Motorsport Games 1 have now just taken 3rd place, so they are battling with Criterion Games. So very close grouping there. So they are roughly on the same sort of pace. 505 Games have now got themselves up into P5 now in the number 6 kart, so they're having a good running. There is the Koali team round the outside at Pitts Bend. Stainless Games, they're in P6 now from Tanglewood in P7. Lucid Games now in P8, Shark Mob London in P9, and Pixel Toys now rounding out the top 10. P-Different 2 in P11 as Frontier Development, who we've just had a nice segment with, have just got a contact warning. So I believe it's Declan who's out in the kart at the moment. And he's already crashing into people. Good work. Rebellion, they've found themselves now into P13. They're just in front of Sumo Digital. 14th place. The Trailer Farm have managed to retake quite a few positions. They've got themselves back up into P15. They were right down the order earlier on in the race. Rockstar North have pushed up themselves into now 16th place from Motorsport Games 2. That kart's not facing the right way. And CCP are in 18th. B-Different 1, 19th place from Lively in P20. Rocksteady, steady as they goes in 21st place from Tencent in 22nd. And rounding up the field at the back of the grid, 23rd place, Lab 42, 19 laps down from the overall race leader. Again, ladies and gents who are joining us on the live stream, in the live chat, please do get your comments in, let us know who you are supporting. I'll go through to our previous game of racing games and see if did anyone say one that I was thinking of? No, they didn't. And I'm going to say it now, Test Drive Unlimited 2 to be precise. Now that was a racing game. Absolutely brilliant racing game. Apparently they're making a new one as well,
which I actually saw the trailer of last night, and I have to say, it looked very good. So, there you go. That will be another game I spend money on. 34 minutes to go. And Motorsport coming out there for the stainless team. They're doing well. P6. Out there in the number 18 kart. Who's this that we're watching at the moment? Still your race leaders. Kawali, who are out there taking that tight inside line. All the teams running through there. All the teams I think have taken their t-shirts off. It's not helpful. It makes it very difficult to identify who they are if I can't see the kart number. Oh, there's a spin. It's the 14. That's facing the wrong way. It's the lively team again. And oh, that's a bad time to go for a spin because they're going to have to wait for everyone to get past and then go to the back of them. There's some sheep. Now, Alpha Life have got bad experience with showing sheep on a live stream. It happened once. I can't remember what circuit it was at. I think it was Lid. It was Lid circuit. They filmed some sheep. And, yeah, they filmed something they shouldn't have. Unintentionally, of course. There is, I believe, the Tanglewood team. Who are out there, Rockstar North. Oh, there. Got to be careful there. The Trailer Farm team getting absolutely sandwiched by two karts going either side there, and all round it goes. And round it goes for Stainless Games. Over the inside curb, don't worry about it. Crack on. Michael Burke saying, need more cows. Yeah, Michael Burke joining us from Bathurst, Australia. Michael, what time is it there now? Usually you would comment in. What time? I've not seen a time yet. I expect it's rather late in the evening there now. Go Tanglewood, go Stainless. Lots of support coming in left, right and centre. Kieran on, get Shark Mob disqualified. Oh, and then he took it back. He said, no, I take it back. He was too nice. There we go. There we go. Lots more support coming in left, right and centre. Do keep it coming in as we go into the final half hour of the Games Aid charity kart race. Midnight. Oh, guys, it's late there in Bathurst. Oh, right, okay. So apparently, this one of oh yes, some fantastic sunglasses going on here for the Tanglewood team. I'll just confirm it is definitely the Tanglewood team. It's kart 11, and it is the Tanglewood team. Currently P6, sporting some dashing sunglasses underneath there. Oh yes. Primed and ready, sending it down the inside. This is full sort of kart bandit territory here. Corporate everything but the sunglasses. Follow for a lap as they go through. Crook and Oblivion up the hill past Fine Lady. Oh dear, that's John Monroe for the Motorsport Games team. Oh, and another one spinning. It's the 19 that's gone around. That's B Different 1. Well, he wasn't being different. He was actually copying everyone else at Christmas Corner, which was facing the wrong way. More cuts in the pit lane. I think that was one coming in for fuel. Possibly I think that was the Lively team who'd come in the sort of fuel bay area. Gone well. That's the 10 cent team, facing the wrong way, and is yeah, a little bit beached on the curb there. Right, it's action in the pit lane. We've got the 505 Games in the pits. That's someone who looks like they've... oh, the kart's running away, and it's gone. Yeah, you got to be mindful of that. These karts, of course, direct drive. They are just accelerate, brake, and steer. That's it. No gears. There is a clutch, but it is the clutch is kind of in the engine. So yeah, it will just if the idle's set to a bit too high, it will just drive off. I wasn't watching the time. Oh well, sleeping today. Go on Chris from Tanglewood. Joe Sumo from Tommy Launton. Chris Wood is rocking the sunglasses from Terence Burns there. Driver change, there we go, I'll give you that. And a pen. There we go, I'll let you note that in. There on your screens is the Pixel Toys. And they're back out. And, ooh, screeching out of the pit lane. Curve Games, second place. So either the last round of pit stops for some teams, and probably the penultimate round of pit stops for the rest of the teams. There's a look at the side stands there, everyone getting ready. Hydrating there, good to see. New pit stop there, and in for lab 42, new driver. Who in the kart that is. Another pit stop. And out goes Motorsport Games 2. And 27 minutes to go of this race. And as we've seen many, many times, a spin into the Ashby hairpin. Oh yes, that's how you get it round. Get it on the grass, full 360. Don't worry about it. So Curve Games now Rich Keane back in the kart. And 27 minutes to go. So Koali lead by now 2 laps. They've opened up now from the rest of the grid, but during that spout of interviews, we heard that the Koali team still got 2 pit stops to do. And Motorsport Games, for the time being, is closing in on Curve Games. The gap at the moment is 46 seconds. And Motorsport Games 1 has taken 3.1 seconds out. Nice bit of answer there for the Rockstar North team. 1 drinking water, 1 having a brewski. Don't blame it. Beautiful day for one. Might have one later. 25 minutes to go. And it's getting a bit close at the top. So, just see you later. That was quite good. Here's the Koali team. Live strategy going on here. There you go, spotted the camera. Looking at the timing. Still we leading the way. Now, of course, they are fluctuating in terms of their lap times. Now the Kawali team, you can see there the number 2 on your screens. Getting caught up in traffic just a little bit, so they're going to have to watch out for that one. Yellow flags in that area there. Liam Swain saying that was Karina swapping in for lap 42. There we go. So that will be Karina in the cart. Oh, there we go. That is a Merlin helicopter, if anyone's interested. There you go. I'm a sad man. I know the helicopters. Very popular with the Royal Navy. Those ones. With 24 minutes to go, this has been a fabulous race. We've had 1 hour, 35 minutes of racing. It's been filled with thrills and spills. Let's have a look back at some of those best moments. So 22 minutes left of the race. We're watching now the replays of throughout the day, the thrills and spills. You just saw there the teams there with the slow-mo running there for the Rebellion team. Probably one of the biggest crashes we saw out there was that one there from, I believe, the Rockstar North team. Tanglewood, again, always getting themselves tangled out on circuit. The, oh, is that the accelerator? No, that's the brake moment from Motorsport Games 1. And the longest crash. And the longest recovery we've seen. There we go. The runaway cart from 505 Games, that was a good one. Team unaware that their cart had an engine. And there we go. Great look back at some of the best moments of this 2-hour endurance race. "21 minutes to go then of the Games Aid 2022 charity kart race, brought to you by Alpha Live, sponsored by Motorsport Games and Criterion. Kawali lead the way after 93 laps of racing. They lead by 2 laps from Curve Games. Motorsport Games 1 still there in P3 and are closing in. The gap now 26 seconds. Another 3.5 seconds taken out of the Curve Games advantage. Criterion Games still there in P4. The early leaders, and round we go. 4B different 2. And excellent stuff there. So then they get going again. Tanglewood in P6. They are just behind 505 Games in P5. Lucid Games, Pixel Toys P8 and P7. Shark Mob London just gone past Stainless Games. Up into P9. Stainless Games now rounding out the top 10. Nice group here. Going up into this corner, we've got Motorsport Games 1, 2, and Criterion. Also, you've got Rebellion there as well. Dan Russ just commented in saying, it doesn't look like we need to cut the grass for a while. Yes, you could be right. Then that message was for some reason redacted. But no, it was a fair comment. It was a fair comment. Yellow flags out to the boot section. Cameron Monroe at the wheel of the Motorsport Games 1 kart. Jenko, shout out to the Motorsport Games design team. MG1 closing that gap. They are indeed. Over 2.6 seconds taken out of Curve Games. Problem that they've got now for Curve Games is that they've got, for Motorsport Games, sorry, they've got Criterion Games just in front. Technically that would be under blue flags, but we're corporate racing, so blue flags would just confuse everyone. I'll be racing lads. Yes. Yeah, sort of comment on that one. Yeah, very good. I think assisted ABS, yes. Penalties off, yes. All these things needed. There's the fantastic beard there for the Sumo Digital team. I wonder how long that took to grow. More, actually. I wonder how long it took to put it in that sort of ponytail bit. Oh, bit of bump and barge in there. It's 505 Games just getting out of the way and getting involved with Criterion and Motorsport Games 1. And, well, that was a bit of excitement there for 505 Games, who gets sandwiched in the middle of the two, instantly blames Criterion. Let's have a replay on the outside here. Criterion clearly on the inside, and yeah, up round, that was 100% your fault. I'm hearing that Criterion got a contact warning for that as well. Yes, they did. There it is on my screen. Well, maybe he wasn't alongside. You couldn't really tell from that angle how far alongside he was. So there it is on your screen, contact warning for Criterion. So, minutes to go. We watch Motorsport Games 1 closing that gap on Curve Games for P2. Trailer farm with a contact warning. Another 3.2 seconds taken out. There is, oh, steady, hit the brake, not the accelerator. That's the Rebellion team in, out. Take a seat, sir. Here we go. Off we go. Is that a good pit stop, that? No time wasted. Ah, back of the commentary box. Mr. Terry.
Hello.
How are we?
Yeah, we're good. We're good. It's been brilliant. It's been such fun. You can just, the amount of laughter outside is incredible.
Excellent. Good. Now, I want to start with, now you were in the commentary box.
Yes.
You came in, had a good chat, had a good play at the drivers who were spinning.
Yeah.
You then went out on circuit.
Yeah.
You then spun.
Quite a few times.
Quite a few times.
And also missed one corner.
Ah.
Missed one corner where I just kind of completely went, a bit like that fella.
A bit like,
a bit like that driver. Literally just kind of like took one part and then went, I'm going to cut across the grass.
Yeah, just think, oh, there's no point. The corner's gone. I'll cut it out. Who's going to know? Who's going to know?
Exactly. Nobody's going to know.
No.
So, yeah, it's been brilliant. It looks like Quali I think they might just have it.
You know what? I think you're right.
Yeah.
Only because they're 2 laps ahead. There's 15 minutes to go.
And they've done all their pit stops.
And they, I think they've done all their pit stops.
Yeah.
They've only done. Oh no, the 3. They've only done 3, so minimum 3, isn't it?
I don't know. I can't remember.
You should know.
Well,
you're the organiser.
I don't make the rules.
What rules?
Yeah, no, exactly, exactly. So they've only done 3. So do you have to do a minimum of 4 then? I guess. I thought it was as long as.
No, you're the man with all the answers.
Well, I presumed it was 3 pit stops because then that allows all 4 drivers to go out.
It would make sense,
but then on our thing it's saying we've done 5 pit stops. But I know.
Well, why have you done that?
I know, but I know we've only done 4. We've only done 4 pit stops because all of us have driven once, and Becky drew.
A fuel stop as well.
Yeah, so that was one of our pit stops as well.
There we go. Here we go. So this is not a battle because they're a lap between, but they've just kind of unlapped themselves. Well, not unlapped themselves. They've just got past one of the teams that they weren't racing. So Koali are in the pits.
Here we go.
They've just done their 4th stop, but they've still got another lap between them. So there they are in the pit lane. No, it's not them in the pit lane, so that's someone else. That's Lab 42 who's in the pit lane. Koali have already left the pit lane, so it's now just a lap between them, so we'll have to see whether or not Koali have got the pace out in this last section. I wonder who is in the cart at the moment for the Koali team, because Motorsport Games 1 in the number 3, who is just ahead of Criterion there, they are taking a constant amount of time out of second place Curve Games. The gap is 10.1 seconds for second place.
Wow.
It's very, very close for the top 3.
That's really close. And they broke down as well, Motorsports.
They did.
So they've lost about 2 or 3 laps.
They did, yeah.
No one, I don't exactly know how they broke down, but I know they broke down. But so if they wouldn't have, I wonder if we'll be seeing a different.
Oh my God! No, we could have been seeing the battle for the ages for first place, but you never know. We might still see it. 13 minutes. It's a long time in karting terms.
Listen, if Motorsports don't win it after breaking down, it'll give them a reason to come back next year.
Exactly. Oh, they'll be back next year.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. They're too competitive for that.
So it's only 7 seconds now, so he took out a lot.
Yeah, so he's taken out another 2.5 seconds. We can tell how long the Koali pit stop was. It was 22.2 seconds, because that's how much Curve Games took out of them over that one. So 22 seconds in the pit lane. That's about 20 seconds is about the ballpark you want for a pit stop here. As can't going around there, the 32 10-cent team currently in 22nd place. A team that you're actually beating out there.
Yeah, no, we as I said, we were started off in last. We're now the glorious 21st. So
it's not last.
Exactly. Full sense of security. We drawn Lab 42 and 10-cent into it, and then just really showed our worth. So, how many laps are we behind? We're about
21 laps. 21 laps behind.
Behind, yeah. All to play for still with 11 minutes to go.
Yeah. Oh, and I have to say, in this late stage of the race, we're seeing another fastest lap of the race, a 58.807 for Motorsport Games 1. Another 3.3 seconds taken out of Curves Games. That gap is now 4.2 seconds between the number 3 and the number 15. They are, well, in borderline racing terms, on top of each other. There you saw Curve Games just go through in the yellow T-shirt. There's Motorsport Games in the clear white suit there with John Monroe at the wheel with his green and blue helmet, Scottish helmet. Of course, John is from Scotland himself, but he likes to make people aware of that.
I like to think so. I think most people from Scotland do.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a Scottish accent either.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
But then you say there's 3 and a bit seconds between Motorsports and Curve, but then Motorsports have caught 4 seconds up on Koali. Oh, who's off?
That is, well, it's a red T-shirt, so that is Shark Mob London, I will say, who currently are, well, they're not doing too bad. They're in the top 10. They're P9 at the moment. There's the battle. The yellow T-shirt just up ahead is the one that we want to see for second place. There's your overall race leader, the Koali team.
And Criterion are trying to...
Well, no, so Criterion are now trying to defend themselves from it or trying to get back past, so they're trying to unlap themselves. So,
but that puts potentially a bit of pressure on Koali. You never know, he goes into a bit of pressure, a bit of a spin, and then a bit more for Curve and Motorsports to catch him up. So
slows them down. So there's Motorsport Game and there's Curve. So the battle for second place is over already. They've just whizzed past them in the traffic and have now taken second place. So there's still a whole lap down, and Koali are just behind.
Yeah.
So they've got a whole lap to make up and get past them again in 9 minutes and 50 seconds. Do you reckon that's doable?
No. No, I don't know. Who knows? If Koali have an engine problem like Motorsports did, then...
I feel like you're trying to put a curse on this.
No, I'm trying to make it more exciting. You can't have Koali out in front like the Red Bull.
No.
But yeah, that's... I don't know. It's, what, they were 7 seconds faster than the last time out?
Yes.
On that sort of rate, are they going to be able to catch it in...
Well, maybe. I mean...
We've probably got about 9 laps to go, something like that.
No. Well, yeah. So, not long. Koali, yeah, last lap 107.9. Motorsport Games, 1 minute 0.4. So, yeah, a whole 7 seconds faster.
Unless Koali have a spin, I think it's theirs to lose, as I say.
Yes, very much so. And we're getting a bit caught up there by traffic. The yellow flag conditions. There is Motorsport Games, and actually, I think that's Motorsport Games 2 that's just behind them as well. So they've got their sister team just behind them for no comfort or company at all, because their sister team is in.
Now.
Yeah, it's rear gunner.
Yeah,
rear
exactly.
gunner.
Maybe Motorsports could hold up Koali and everybody else.
Yeah, and then bring them back up. Sharkmap London have just come into the pit lane. They've lost their top 10 positions and off the track there. That was a cream-coloured, I think that was the pale lemon, potentially the Be Different team.
As they say, you can't park there, mate.
No, it's lunchtime in the pit lane as well,
Yeah,
apparently.
lovely.
Yeah, that does look lovely. Yeah, didn't have lunch.
Yeah, no, I went out, did my 20-odd minutes and then kind of had a beer and some food.
So that's it.
I've been exactly. I've kind of took them a whole day to a peak there. So Motorsports are catching up to the team in yellow. That's curve. Well, they catch up the curve.
Well, no. So that is Rockstar North.
Oh yes.
So there's 2 yellows, but one is a little bit
Mango,
different. So yes, the Mango one. So that's Rockstar North, who's just behind in the number 22. They've had an all right day. It was better at the start. It's not gone so well now. I mean, they're P18, but they were doing okay. 14 places, 14 laps down. But, you know, it is what it is. I think that's another benefit that we're seeing. A lot of these teams down in this sort of area, it's like, we want to come back. We want to better that for the next year. That's what we want.
Exactly.
We want to teach these guys how it's done.
And it's good, though, because there's like little pockets. You've got the top 3 or 4 teams separated. 3 or 4 laps, and then another group between 4 and 7 laps. So that's kind of competitive. Yeah. So there's little.
There's
good little like mini leagues.
There's mini battles going on. Yeah. So 505 Games and Tanglewood in 5th and 6th. They're battling. There's only just about 2 seconds between those two battling for 5th place. Then also you've got 8th and 9th place. You've got Frontier and Pixel Toys. There's about 15 seconds between them out on circuit as well. Stainless Games and Sharkmob London, they're on the same lap. 13 seconds between each of those guys. So yeah, there are mini battles all the way through this, all for positions. But overall, it is a tough one in that top 3. They are very, very close.
Yeah, and Criterion, the reigning champs, hanging in there at 4th this year. Doesn't look like they're going to probably be on the podium. So I'm sure that's going to drag them back next year.
Definitely.
Yeah, they're turning up with the trophy. And, I'm sure they probably expect to go home with the trophy as well. But not to be for them this year, it looks like. But I'm sure they'll be back with the bit between their team for next year.
It's lucky they remembered to bring it back this time with them. Imagine if they forgot it. Oh, sorry, never mind. They'll still have to keep it for another year.
Yeah, exactly.
Being like, nah, bring it back.
I'm sure we would have done that. Nah, they've been brilliant. It's come back in incredible condition. They looked after it incredibly.
Yeah. It is a fabulous little trophy that they've got there. So there's your race leaders currently. Oh dear, and that's a carbon copy of what we saw earlier, and that's a very fast section of the track. So round there goes Be Different 1. And let's watch that back. So you could see just down the inside here comes Koali, squeezes and just gets the slick tyre on the slippery stuff, and round it goes for Be Different 1. Luckily, quick recovery, didn't have too much traffic to wait for to get back going again, which is good. Now,
Yeah, Be Different one way behind Be Different 2 as well.
Yeah,
so
I'm
sure there's going to be a lot of bragging rights within their studio.
I think there's going to be a bit there. So, from your perspective, after watching that incident there, would you say that's a penalty for Koali? Would you say bring them in, black flag, have a talking to, send them back out, maybe make the race a little bit more interesting going into the last 4 minutes?
I don't think so. I think
I
think he just squeezed him and he tactically got the corner better, really. But
I don't think you were getting my hint.
No, exactly. But also the people from Koali might be listening to this, and I like them. So, so yeah, I still want to be friends with David and the team. So, yeah, no, I think that's fine. The tension in the pits now, you know what I mean? He's not sure if he's going with just a plain chip or maybe the ketchup. That's the big decision of the day now.
That's a good. Oh, he's got a burger there as well. Oh, look at that. I'm very jealous. Yeah, I'm going to have to jump in there in a moment. Powerful. That's stress eating, that is. Yeah. That's, oh no, what's going to happen? 3 wide, all around the outside there for John Monroe from Motorsport Games 1, and gets it. Managed to do that. Bit of thumbs up there. Thank you very much. As back down the inside goes. Who is that who went back down the inside? I can't quite see the cart number. He's done him, both. There we go. Cart not all running well there for Motorsport Games. It's take another 3/10 out. But they've got to unlap themselves. And judging how your race leaders are there, going into the boot section, and second place is there, going out of Christmas Corner, that's a long way to go.
Yes.
And there's 3 minutes left.
So they've got, what, about a lap and a half, is it? Something like that?
Yeah.
Behind?
Yeah. Not looking.
Yeah, they might unlap themselves, but I don't think they're going to...
I don't think they'll even do that.
No.
I don't think they'll even do that. I think they're going to stay...
Oh
dear. Oh! Nice and close there. That was thread the eye of the needle there for Pixel Toys. As they go through the 2 carts stationary at the exit. Again, it's more Mario Kart-esque that we're going for here.
I think so.
I think
so. I think that
one of the
I would say the bloopers are going to be outweighing the skillful driving. I would definitely be in the blooper category.
Yeah. Skillful driving. Yeah. When have you seen some of that?
No, I did. I saw some skillful driving.
Did you?
Yeah, just then on Pixel Toys.
I
mean, that was
threading the eye of the needle there.
That was unbelievable. How he missed both of them was incredible.
But no, this is brilliant, and 2.5 minutes to go, and I feel like, Koali, one of the teams. Where did Koali come last time?
They were second.
Were they second?
They were second last time, so they've come
then.
back with a vengeance.
They've come back with a better team.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they've come back with. Well, they obviously look like they're going to win it, so I'd say yes, they've come back with a better team. But they won Criterion Games really close last year.
Yeah.
And obviously this year they look like they're going to go one better. I think David and the team from Koali will be a difficult team to beat next year. But unless, I don't know, Motorsports, they've improved vastly from last year. Michael from Motorsports, who's out in the States, who helped us put this all together from a market point of view, unfortunately broke his Achilles, so you couldn't be. So Michael, if you are listening, we are missing you. But they did name a corner after him because he spun out so many times.
Really?
So it's called the Michael Spin corner. He looks like Daniel Ricciardo as well. So it's unbelievable. He looked like Daniel Ricciardo. Unfortunately, couldn't drive like Daniel Ricciardo. But then again, none of us could. Oh, another spin there.
There we go.
Tanglewood.
I think Tanglewood still. Well, they're doing all right despite the number of spins.
Yes.
They're in P5.
That's an incredible.
Yeah. I'm not saying anything about the rest of the teams then. If Tanglewood have spun about 50,000 times out on circuit, goodness knows what the rest of the teams have done in that time as well.
I like to think that Tanglewood being fifth is a kind of benchmark of the driver.
Yeah,
like 50 times spin and then...
There's another one. Round it goes. You didn't see the exit of it, but the fact that it's not there on your screen means that's the exit.
Is that Koali and just...
That's Koali there,
being overtaken by...
no, I think they are overtaking Curve Games, yeah. So that's third place, where they've just re-lapped again. So, there we go. Big look over the shoulder. So, what? Goodness only knows what was
I'm not so sure of that, Chester.
I think that was excuse me.
Yeah.
That was. I mean, the hand wasn't closed. It was open. It was open palm. It wasn't closed.
He's been watching a bit more, too much Sky Sports Formula 1 there.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
And there we go, the last lap.
Last lap. Here we go then. 2 hours of racing and has led to this moment here. Koali, last year's second place. have reformed their team. I suspect have done a lot of practice at home, simulators, or come to kart circuits as well.
They're local to the area.
Are they local?
So maybe they've been doing a bit of a...
We did hear that a team had been coming every single week prior to this
and
for practice.
It definitely wasn't my team.
Was it not?
No.
No. Well, it definitely wasn't yours.
Unless we were practicing by cutting the grass. I'm not.
Well, yeah. I mean, these are Honda-powered lawnmowers,
Yeah.
so you can cut grass with these. And I think we did see a comment in from Daniel Rust, who's one of the leading guys here at Whilton Mill, who said, "Oh, we don't need to cut the grass for a while at Whilton." But the final corner then, your race leader, Koali, the number 2. Who have had a fantastic day of racing, are going to end the day on top and are going to take that lovely trophy home. And across the line, checkered flag for the number 2 Koali team. Get the job done from Motorsport Games, who are yet to cross the line. Curve Games does cross the line. They take P3 from Lucid Games in P7, and Frontier Development also crossing in 8th place. Rocksteady have crossed the line. They finished in P20. There's Motorsport Games 1. John Monroe at the helm of the kart. One more corner to go, and they will finish in P2. And they're going to cross the line side by side with their sister team as well. Motorsport Games 1 and 2 block the circuit and cross the line side by side. And, well, a fabulous result. Koali take the win from Motorsport Games 1. Curve Games will take P3 from Criterion Games. Last year's winners cross the line to take 4th. They won't be happy with that, will they?
It's going to be a long drive back to Guildford for those
Yeah,
guys.
I expect they're going to get some grief when they get back to the office.
100%.
Yeah, 100% on
There's
that
going
one.
to be people there who make driving games, and they're just going to be probably shaking their heads at the display that's been put by them today. I'm only joking, Bryn.
Yeah, so brilliant stuff then for all of these teams, and they'll come into the pit lane. We'll head out there as well, Terry. We'll go chat to some of our race winners, but an excellent result there for the top all teams. 2 hours of racing and another fabulous event.
Cheers, thanks very much. All the best.
We'll head out to the pit lane and we'll chat to some of the drivers now. Right, I believe we are live now, and we shall find our race winners in the number 2. There we go, you can see all the teams who have come in. I'm not sure where they've gone, if I'm brutally honest. I think they've already disappeared into the paddock, which is... Is where? Ah, the white helmet is over here, the Koali team. Let's go chat to them. Terry already congratulating them. The Koali team, congratulations.
Yeah, that's good news.
Get your helmet off.
We've been trying so many years, so it's good to finally do it.
Now, we had word that there was a team that came to Whilton Mill every weekend before this race was on. Was this team?
I only came once.
You only came once?
Last weekend, so it's fine.
Well, no, that's...
And no one else came, it was just me.
Just you. I feel like you're defending the team here slightly, but, you know, a fantastic result. Did we expect the race win?
No.
No?
No.
Seemed surprised? No?
We were hoping.
We were hoping. Well, it paid well, didn't it? And the team's done a fabulous job. You all came together, and quick times out there as well.
Yeah, all the guys did amazing. Yeah. Yeah. So, and we didn't make any mistakes, really, so that's what it's about with endurance racing.
It is indeed. We did see 1,000,001 spins out there in that race today, but I have to say, I don't actually remember saying the Koali team have gone round. So, yeah, there was if there were no spins. That's how you do it, folks. Don't spin. But
David now owns us our own race suits.
Does he?
I promised them, so...
Oh. Excellent. Well, I'll give you the card for a cheap dealer who can give you some cheap race suits, so you don't have to spend too much.
And next year, Emma's going to do a women's team.
Oh, yes. So next year, women's team?
Apparently, yeah.
Apparently. Right, excellent. So you're going to be back next year for that one. You've got some great people who have shown you how to do it. You're going to copy the strategy?
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely, perfect stuff. Well, the Koali team, congratulations, well done. Well done. Let's see if we can find Motorsport Games 1, because they took second place. And they're over here in the paddock area. And actually, we've got Motorsport Games 1 and 2. Oh, it looks like they're going to take a quick photo, so we'll let them take their photo first. Everyone, cheese, smile. Lovely stuff there. Photos in. Right, stay there, everyone. We've got Motorsport Games 1 and 2 here. A fabulous result. You crossed the line together, which was a nice touch. All planned, was it? Yeah, no. So I have to say, I was speaking to Ben Turner, which I'm sure you're all aware of. Yeah, exactly. And he was saying something along the lines that you had the A team and then he had the other team. How do you feel about that comment?
Well, we were the fun team, and they were the competitive team. That's how it was. I think two more laps we would have got them.
Yeah. 2 more laps. Yeah. I'm down with this team. This team's much cooler. But yeah, you know, a fabulous race. Most importantly, did you enjoy yourselves?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Are we going to be back next year?
Yeah.
Better than ever next year. We're practicing, we're going to have our sessions in, we're going to come and be #1.
That's what we like to hear, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? We'll chat to Motorsport Games 1. We have to. They came second. So, everyone, well, firstly, what's the pit lane speed limit?
There was none mentioned in the driver's briefing, so until someone tells me otherwise, it was full speed.
Right, OK. Full speed. You nearly wiped out the cameraman and your driver who was going in as well. So, you know... Nearly clipped his ankles. But, you know, all in all, we've enjoyed the day.
Absolutely. It's pretty surreal to be here. We've got this track in Carcraft, which we released in December of last year. We've been practicing a little bit on there. First time here, amazing track, amazing facility, and we can't wait to come out next year and go for the win.
Excellent stuff. Took the words out of my mouth. There we go. John Murray as well. You were the last driver in the kart. You were clawing back the race lead, but you had a whole lap and another to try and get the race win. It wasn't to be, but a great effort nonetheless.
Yeah, we gave it our best shot. Unfortunately, Cameron here broke the kart. He broke off one of the wheels, so we were stationary.
3 wheels left on it. So
yeah, broken. Yeah, he almost broke the kart, so it wasn't his fault. But we ended up being stuck out in circuit for a few laps, and it was all kind of a recovery run from there. But it was just really, really good fun out there. There was lots of really quick guys as well, lots of battles, 3 wide, so yeah, lots of fun.
Excellent. Cameron, yes, we'll come to that question. You broke the kart.
I was part of the situation. I got to Christmas and someone, I think, was coming the other way. There was an impact.
Don't pass the blame. Don't pass the blame. You were involved.
Part of the blame, okay.
Part of the blame. Okay, we'll accept that.
Isn't it always the driver behind's fault? Isn't that what we say?
No.
Behind. They were going the wrong way. I just want to cut in and say, epic job again from Games Aid. I think they've raised about 11 grand so far, from what I understand. Awesome work, as always. So, full respect to the team there.
Oh, brilliant stuff. Well, Motorsport Games 1 and 2, thank you very much. We'll come chat to you a little bit later on the podium. Lovely stuff there for those teams. But we need to chat to... Well, Criterion came P4. We need to chat to Curve. Here is Curve, P3. Guys, close battle all the way to the end. You were in second in the last few laps. What happened?
Motorsport saved their best till last. He was super quick. All hats off to the guy or girl. They were brilliant.
Well, it's John Munro. Questionable whether or not it could be either. But, you know, it's a fabulous event that we saw out there, of course. A brilliant result for your team. You were leading at some points as well. You know, it was an up-and-down race. But do we feel like this is a good incentive to come back next year?
Definitely. Absolutely, yeah. And I'd recommend everyone to pile in and try and sign up. Because I think if the more people that do it, the bigger it can become. And we can maybe do a few more heats, which is great. It's great for us and it's great for Games Aid.
There we go. That's took the words out of my mouth on that one. But, yeah, brilliant result. But P2, you'll have the podiums a little bit later on. Do enjoy it.
Thank you very much indeed. Thanks very much.
Lovely stuff for Curve Motorsport. Came P3 in that race. Let's see if we can find... Reputation team, they are down here. P4 for these guys, last year's winners. I'm not coming down here to rub it in their face, I swear. but I'm going to come down and say a few words to them. Guys, Criterion, what a fourth place, not the result you wanted.
No, I mean, after last year, it would have been nice to come back and at least get onto the podium, but we did our best, we gave it our all, and fourth is all we could come up with.
We did say, me and Terry in the commentary box in the last few laps, it was lucky you brought the trophy back.
Yeah, we nearly left it in the office. It was only down to me that it arrived here, and a good job it did, I guess.
Yeah. Who was in the car in the last section?
That was me.
That was yourself, okay. So, you know, you were pretty quick out there, though. You were bringing it to the race leader.
Yeah, it felt pretty quick. I mean, I only lost the place to the Flying Scotsman. I don't know what team he was on, the Scottish flag on his head. Yeah, I remembered him from last year as well, being pretty quick, and I couldn't keep him at bay, but it turned out, I think he was a lap ahead anyway, so, yeah.
So, yeah, no, there was a few laps between yourselves, but overall, it went well. What do you think was the main strategy failure for this race? This man here.
The Ferrari.
The Ferrari. Oh, no. You've doomed us from the start on this one. But, yeah, so you were involved with the strategy.
Well, I was involved in about a quarter of the strategy.
Right. That's all it needed.
It was a team effort. It was just a really poor refueling timing. That's all. So it happens.
So who can we actually point the blame on? Who called the kart in when it came to refueling?
Oh, I wouldn't dream of pointing that finger.
No?
No.
Was it your boss?
I'll take the blame. It was me.
Okay. Perfect. There we go. No pay cuts there. But no, brilliant stuff. Obviously, P4, great result still nonetheless. Mainly, did you enjoy yourselves?
Oh, yeah, it was a great time.
Brilliant. That's what we need. Are we going to be back next year?
100%.
And we're going for the race win next year?
Yeah, we'll bring some people to a fast next time.
Good.
It won't be a random draw next year.
Okay, no, you're actually going to choose the quick drivers again. Perfect, lovely. Thank you very much, guys. P4 there for those teams. I think we're pretty much all done. The podium presentations are going to take very, very soon. But from me here at Whilton Mill and from everyone here from Games Aid, it will be goodbye for now. Thank you so much for everyone who donated.